Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Money coming, money go. I've been at it on the low. Trapping out a while live. I keep seeing the leaders doing less. We talking plans and maybe seeing you. Pull up on you, let me scoop. Nobody here but me and you. Got a little ring to it, turn that thing fluid in the coupe. Way you look, I know it's real. I'm on my shine. I've been really getting feel. You know why I'm here. Don't act like you don't know how I feel. But let me tell you what you mean to me. Slide on me for that meet and greet. Vibe with me in the moonshine. Sip the moonshine to the new sky. Sage toasted and be raised soak in the raincoat. Hit the waves quota, I be flossing. I be locked in. What's lost here? All that turn me to a target. They be putting on me, I be cautious.
All right, everybody. Good morning. Happy freaking Monday. Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Hope everyone had an amazing weekend. The walk starting off with a re-up. Appreciate you. Welcome to the collection family as always. Thank you so much. The walk. What is happening? What it do? What's good, everybody? How's everyone feeling? Happy freaking Monday. Hope everyone had an amazing weekend. What's good? Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. I appreciate you guys for tapping in. Are you guys over looking at a spinning shoe all weekend? I know you guys are over it. I know you guys are like wondering like what the heck is going on? Why didn't it drop? Woody whoop, man. What's good, everybody? What up? Let me show some love in the chat. Zizzo real quick. Papa in the building, Danny V, Chevy Rise, what's good? D Animal, The Walk in the building. Once again, thank you so much for the re-up. Brian, what up? Harry V, OGSDG in the building. DeLeon, what's good? Trey Miner in the building, what's good? Jessica, Casanova Kane, Rocket, Wayne, Scene Lover, what's good? I'm featured. IMO Kicks in the building. RPK, Famous, what up, dude? Bob in the building, what's good? Your notification saved me, thank you. And it's 5 a.m. for me. Yeah, same here. It's 5:30 where I'm at as well. It is very cold out here in Vegas this morning. I took my dog out this morning. I was like, holy dude, it's freezing outside. But we're here. We ball. What's good? W Rod in the building. Tito Kicks. Good morning. What's good? Jerome. Good morning. Ranfu. Ver V. Is it V? What's good, dude? Izzy in the building. Scott G. Orlando. J Boy. What up, dude? A1 Soul. What's good? Stone Cold, Dawn in the building, what's good? Manny in the building, what's good, my guy? Mr. 843, J Bays in the building, what's good? Ayo Sosa, Trips in the building, what's good? Donnie in the building, what's good? Crazy Buckeye, aka in the building, Rami, what's good? Yikes in the building, Flink in the building, Delion, Assad, what up, dude? DH, Matthew, Two Tuned, A Science, what's good? Cleveland, good morning, what up, dude? It seems like it was like I was looking at some of people that I knew that was from like the East Coast. I don't know exactly where this was, but maybe up north New York or something like that. Dude, there was like some snow. Like, did you guys get snow over the weekend? J-Boy in the building. It's Kills in the building. What's good? Keith in the building. Devin, what up, dude? What up, Devin? Danny V in the building. What's good? What up, man? Assad, DeLeon, Miguel, Mike, Scott G, Corey, what up? Winnie, Dark Play, what up? Good morning. Oos, Tito Kicks in the building. What's good? So My Mind in the building. Good morning. Harsh in the building. Jason Miller. It's snowing here in Cleveland. Chicago got snow. Okay, because I was like, I seen in some people's stories that they're like, you guys had some snow over the weekend. Snow in North Georgia. What up, Raph? What up, Jay Red House? What's good? My family is Central Illinois, and they got snow. Okay, well, if you guys got snow over the weekend, please be safe out there. All right, it's crazy. You know, people don't know how to drive. Delion, what up, man? No snow. T-Dot in the building. Good morning. Got snow in Wisconsin. Okay, so if anybody's in the East Coast, I mean, I gotta realize that it's November, so snow is definitely touching ground, touching grass, you know, out there in the East Coast, especially out there in the mountains. You know what I'm saying? So just stay safe out there. Just want to, you know, spread awareness a little bit. So it is getting to that time of the holiday season where, you know, it gets freezing. People are panicking, and it's definitely a tough time for some people. So when is the Travis drop? I know that's like the first thing that people are going to be asking, which I totally understand. Over the weekend. Hey, man, listen, all I got to say, what up, Frank? All I got to say is, now that you guys, you know, whether if you wanted to believe me or not, because I think we kind of talked about this on, was it Thursday when this shoe got loaded up on the Travis Scott website, that I would absolutely have told you guys, you know, whether or not if this shoe was gonna, you know, pop up or not. I don't know why my camera's not showing. You guys, you don't see it. Hello? Y'all saw my camera. You didn't see my camera then. What is happening? Hold on. Let me reset real quick. All right, here we go. You guys can still hear me though, right? My camera's just not showing. Weird. There it goes. But anyways, going back to the whole Travis thing. Yeah, we you know, obviously I let you guys know that you know, this, I was told that it wasn't going to drop until next week. And that was when, like, when did I find that out? It was literally an hour into the shoe being loaded up on the Travis Scott website. And I was told that the shoe was going to be on here for, what's it called? Till next week. So hold on. There he goes. Hold on. There it is. So, hey man, like I said, I didn't want to waste anybody's time on doing this, but I will tell you guys this, is that I don't know exactly which day is dropping this week. All I was told from last week, Thursday, that this shoe was going to stay on this website until this week, until the next following week, which is obviously this week. And also, I did hear from, this is from somebody else, that, because I asked one of my friends that owns a boutique store, he said he normally gets every Travis Scott's, and he was saying that they're only dropping on Travis site, and as well as the what's it called, they're only dropping on the Travis site, and also the what's it called, the Japan exclusive. So I don't even think we're even getting these on Sneakers app, chat. Like, this might be it. This might honestly be it. It's only going to be dropping on the Travis Scott website and whatever they had going on out there in Japan. So I know a ton of people were kind of talking about it, like, okay, well, they'll drop on the Sneakers app this day. If it's not today, it's Wednesday. Well, the thing is, the date on the 12th that a lot of people have been speculating are the Sneakers app. That is what everyone was talking about. That date was specifically for sneakers. That's what everyone was talking about, because no one, like, think about it, bro. Like, no one knew exactly when the shoe was going to drop regardless. Like, no one knew. People were saying the 8th, people were saying the 12th because of Sneakers app. And I'm telling you guys this right now, like, my sources, when it comes down to the shoe, and I told you guys this, is that it was coming straight from the Travis Scott team. Like, I've been telling you guys this. And you guys still, some of you guys still be like, oh, well, this person said this, well, this person said that. Well, like, literally, I'm telling you guys, like, this information was coming from straight from the Travis team, that I told y'all this wasn't going to drop until next week. That's what I was told. But this week, I'll tell you this, like, I don't know exactly what day it's dropping this week. I mean, I could probably reach out and say, hey, like, when is these dropping? Is it gonna be today? Is it gonna be tomorrow? Is it gonna be Wednesday? But like, that date of the 12th was literally the day that people were saying, okay, well, it's dropping on the sneakers app on the 12th, but no one knew exactly when this was even going to even load up. Everything else that at this point, like, this shows you that I've been telling you guys this right now, is that it just shows you that everybody's just guessing, bro. Like, it's just a guess. Everything is a guess. No one knew. I didn't even know this was gonna get even load up on what? This got loaded up on Friday or something, Friday or Thursday. Like, I think it got loaded up on Friday, but like, no one knew this shit was gonna get loaded up. Like, especially early in the morning. I think early Friday, I think it got loaded up. Friday, like at 7:30 Pacific time, and then like, you've already heard a lot of dates how like, oh, this is gonna drop on the 8th. We're gonna get loaded up on the 8th on Sneakers app, and then I heard it's gonna drop on Sneakers app on the 12th. Like, there's so many dates that are like going around. Like, nobody actually really knows, bro. Like, nobody knows, dude. Nobody knows. Everything is just a guess. Everything is literally just a guess, bro. Mo Kicks, what up, man? Damn, bro, I messed up the diarrhea and I have to work soon. Well, if it ends up, listen, all I gotta say is, at the end of the day, man, I just hope they drop the shoe like today. Like, I just want to get this shoe over and done with, man. I really, really do. I just want this drop to be officially over, because like, obviously it's got everybody on their toes. I've seen, a lot of people's been hitting me up like, Raph, when is this dropping? Like, this is so stupid. Like, this drop is ridiculous. Everything's backdoored. Like, dude, I've been seeing so many comments. What up, Black Shinobi? What up, dude? Good morning. Troy in the building. What's good? Good morning. If they screwed Caitlin Clark's drop, that would be diabolical. Is that dropping on Wednesday? Did I check SEMA last weekend? I didn't, because I was so busy on just worrying about content. Did you say this isn't going to be on Sneakers app? Supposedly, like, that's what I heard over the weekend from somebody else that runs a boutique store, like, that normally gets every Travis Scott's. Like, he told me that they didn't even get pairs. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I really don't know when it comes down to like boutique stores and Sneakers app. I really do hope, me personally, that these do drop on Sneakers app. I really, really do. But like, there are some hype drops this year that didn't get the opportunity to be on Sneakers app this year. Like, we didn't get the Jordan 1 high 85s, breads on Sneakers app. We didn't get no, CPFMs. Like, we didn't get CPFMs on Sneakers app this year. We didn't get the Tom Sachs. There was no Tom Sachs on the Sneakers app, even though there was a lot of rumors saying it was going to shock drop at the end of October. But like, this is a shoe that I would assume that would be on the Sneakers app, because they have, kid sizing. That was one reason why I thought, I was like, okay, well, we might get these on Sneakers app then. But I don't know. A lot of people are really saying that these might not be even on Sneakers app, man. Yo, Raph, you need to have the talk with Travis Camp and let them know why. I don't know. And like, I don't have control of that, man. I really don't. Like, I told y'all, like, I'm not the person to beg or like ask all the time. Like, so like, I told y'all like on Saturday that I would reach out and see what the deal is with this drop, or when was the time that we would expect this drop to drop next week. I didn't get no response. So there's your answer. So I personally don't know exactly what day it's going to drop this week. All I was told last Friday when these got loaded up, that these were going to be on the website until next week. That's all I got. So this is literally giving me Fragment high vibes, having no expectations. Yeah, I mean, think about it too, right? Like, the only I think the last Travis Fragment lows, like, they dropped on the Sneakers app, I believe. No, actually, the lows were first, and then the highs never dropped on Sneakers app. It was like, quote unquote, like, supposed to drop as an EA, but it never dropped on Sneakers app. If they not gonna drop it on Sneakers app, it'd be dropping 100K pairs, Moonlight says. Mike, what up, man? Good morning. I think resale on these will settle down around $800. Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot. I've noticed that like the big resellers that I know now have been promoting prices for this shoe for like a pre-order at $1,500. So I don't know if you guys noticed that. If you've seen a few resellers out there, you know, that's doing pre-orders. I've seen a few over the weekend that's saying, hey, if you want a size, I will have the pairs on the 13th or the 12th or whatever, and I'm selling them for $1,500. And then it's like, the more you buy, the lower the price is going to be. So obviously they're selling in bulk, but in selling in bulk, they're like, it was like 25 pairs for $1,000 each. Like, I'm just like, holy golly, bro. So Rafi, you really want the shoe? I mean, if I hit, I hit. If I don't, I don't. It's not a really big deal. But I mean, I'm just here to relay information to you guys. Morning, Raf, are you surprised that the Taxi 12s are sitting everywhere? I'm not surprised at all, bro. Not surprised. If there's no sneakers, you gonna get these under 1K, John Brown says. I mean, depending of how many people we actually see hit on this shoe, you know, is gonna be the biggest question, is like how many people are actually gonna hit on the Travis Scott website, right? So like, I would assume, like, this is what I would assume, right, chat? Like, if people are speculating no sneakers app drop, if people are speculating no boutique stores to get the shoe, and it's only Travis' website and you know, Japan exclusive, I would assume that there's at least a good amount of people that are going to hit on this sneaker. Mind you, they're supposed to drop infant sizing as well, you know? So like, I would assume, really assume, that there should be a healthy stock there. You know what I mean? Like, should. Like, there's no way. Definitely gonna be the Fragment high vibes with these. If not lucky enough to hit off his site, probably won't get, Mokick says. I mean, we're just in a different time for sure. Like, I get it, back in the highs, like, nobody absolutely freaking hit. Like, but now, like, as you know, time has gone by and so much criticism has gone, you know, that a lot of people give so much criticism to Travis Scott's team. Like, I feel like they've gotten somewhat better on giving W's to people on their site. Once again, the Jumpman Jacks, the brown ones, no one hit on the red ones. The medium olives, the Jumpman Jacks, mochas, the canaries. What else did we see? Jumpman Jacks, the green colorway, the Field Jacks. I mean, they've been handing out a good amount of W's, and I would assume that there should be a good amount of people that should hit. But like I said, I don't know. So, Buenos Dias, Rap. What up, DJ? What's good, dude? Might have to get rid of my Pink Awake 5s for these, Rob the Beard says. I got enough ones, but one more wouldn't hurt. Travis' team is the best team, Francisco says, because Cool Kicks is in trouble. So my mind says, still waiting for my first Travis dub. Been trying it since the beginning, man. It's kind of frustrating. Yeah, I mean, some people in here are like really believer of just not paying resale, which is fair, you know. So it's either a retail dub or nothing else. What up, Too Legit in the building? What's good? I got no dubs on Travis' side, John Brown says. I'll be in the usual 5 people hit on adult size and everyone hit on preschool and toddler size, Delion says. Yeah. Soon as is word. The Jumpman Jacks lasted for like 4 days on his site as soon. Yep. Until they finally put a date on it too. Cause like I remember on the Jumpman Jacks, like when the original came out with their Jumpman Jacks, they came out with the brown colorway first, and then they had a specific date for the red ones. Because I remember that because we sat there for like hours. We're like, okay, so when are they dropping the red ones? And then they finally put a date on it. And that's exactly what they should have done. You know, that's what they should have done with this shoe, is that like over the weekend, I'm like, okay, like everyone's asking like what's going on. It's like, if they had put a specific date on this shoe, then it wouldn't have been a big deal, right? So like, for instance, like if they said, okay, well, let's change the soon to like November 11th, November 10th, or the 12th, you know, and then, okay, well, that's the day it's going to be dropping. So everybody knows, you know, cause like a lot of casuals are just going to be sitting on this website refreshing it for hours. I seen the comments, like people are like, yo, Raph, like I've been refreshing since Sunday. I was like, bro, that's crazy. So what up, Jumperman Chris? Y'all YouTubers made me wait all weekend for this drop. What up, Jalen? What's good, dude? Tooth? Did y'all talk NFL? Nah. Gonna keep that retail streak alive for Travis Ones. Never entered a raffle bot before, but doing it now if no sneakers on me, says. I'm already contemplating trading my DS Pine Greens and bricks if I don't hit for retail, Curtis says. They don't even know if the shoe is going for $1,500. You spend $1,500 and at most they're going for $800. Yeah, I'll tell you this, chat. Like, if this shoe, I don't know what the lowest price I would pay for the shoe, because someone asked me that. It's like, Raph, if you don't hit, what's the lowest price you would hit on? Would you pay resale for the shoe? I said, I don't know, because I don't know how much the shoe is going to go for once it's settled and done with, because there's already people doing pre-orders for the shoe at like $950, $900 to $1,000. Like, I just don't want to pay $1,000 for a pair of shoes anymore. I just don't. My days are over. My days are done paying $1,000 for a pair of shoes. I've done it before. I bought shoes plenty of times over $1,000. I don't want to do it again. Some were streaming of waiting for the shop to drop, Drew says. Some were streaming live waiting for the shoe to drop. I tell you, man, like, I just don't want to waste anybody's time. Like, I really don't. Like, I really genuinely don't want to waste anybody's time. And I'm glad that some people took my advice to not sit around and just wait around for the shoe until the shoe actually goes live, man. Like, I truly think that people are going to be wasting their time. Like, just wait until the shoe drops and then boom. Like, I don't know. I was like you, I'll have to pay $950 plus for these. I think these settle around $900 to $1,000 after the drop. Yikes says, yeah. I mean, I don't know how much, like, what's the highest that you guys would pay. Like, I don't know what the highest you guys would pay, but most I would pay is $200 for them. Are they dropping today? I don't know if they're going to be dropping today. Like I said, I was told from last week when these first originally got loaded up that these weren't even going to drop until next week. That's why you didn't see me go live on Saturday all day. I just went live in the morning for the 12s. You didn't see me go live on Saturday or Sunday. Like, once I was told on Friday, I was like, man, I'm not going to jump on. Like, this is, I'll just wait until we officially see it, and then I'll jump back on. Mo Kicks, thank you so much for the $10 donation.
Mo Kicks Dan Bruce Lee donated $9.99. First subscribed to Raf when streamed for the off Travis Fragment Low 2021 Full Circle Salute.
Shout out my boy Mo Kicks. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. First subscribe to Raf when he streamed for the OG Travis Fragment Lows 2021 Full Circle Salute. Shout out my boy, man. Thank you so much, Mo, for rocking with me for that long, man. For real, man. I really do appreciate your support and love, man. Thank you so much. Shout out my boy, Mo Kicks, man. For real. Thank you, bro. I think the Zion release looks better than these, but then again, I don't buy into the hype. Yeah, I mean, this shoe is for sure for anybody that loves hype sneakers, for sure. Like, I promise you, everybody that calls like people hype beasts are literally the ones waiting for the shoe as well. Like, literally are the ones going for this shoe and will be going for this shoe. Retail only from the actual designated retail shop. What's going to happen first? Travis Scott drop or the government reopens? I think the government's aren't they approve the government to reopen until January 30th or something like that? I think I read into something like that they finally found an agreement, but like they have to, I think Congress has to sign off of it, and then after that it's I think they already voted on it, but then obviously it has to go through Congress. So I think they passed something until like January 30th. If I don't cop these, I'm copping some Ricks on God, DJ says. I would rather pay resale for the Tokyo 5s than the Travis Scotts, but it's just me. Is a meeting or something today? Okay. In Japan and Tokyo, I didn't see there was a event only merch. EBT on the way, hitting on 47 desk. Jordan 1 low, Chicago's way harder. What up, Game Runner? What up, dude? They about to get approved, but who knows? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who knows, man? When do you think the JDEA is going to be for the Chicago lows? Probably tomorrow. So this week, okay, I know we kind of touched in a lot of what's it called, Travis. Shout out my boy Dead Shutter for the $5 donation, man. I appreciate that.
Deadshotter NYC donated $4.99. I hope everyone has an amazing start to this week and happy Veterans Day tomorrow to all my brothers and sisters. Seeing this show in person, boring.
Shout out my boy Dead Shutter for the $5 donation. I hope everyone had an amazing start to this week, and happy Veterans Day tomorrow to all my brothers and sisters. Seen the shoe in person, boring, Dead Shutter says, for the $5 donation. I appreciate that, Dead Shutter, man. Thank you so much. And yes, it is Veterans Day tomorrow. Yes, sir, it is. Shout out my boy Dead Shutter for the 5, man. Appreciate you. So this week, obviously, we have Travis's. We don't know exactly what date that's going live. Tomorrow, we have the Air Jordan 11 highs. Woman's Pearl dropping tomorrow. We have the Caitlin Clarks on the 12th. Which is happening on Wednesday, and then Chicago 1 lows. Obviously, exclusive access should go live either tomorrow or Wednesday, most likely tomorrow in store, and then as well as pre-order for the Chicago 1 lows, which it is a set date for this Saturday. Okay, Chicago 1 lows are dropping this Saturday, chat. So that is going to be the week. I mean, it is a pretty stacked week if you think about it. And then once we roll around until the next following week, it slows down a bit until we get into the to Black Friday, which is going to be Black Cat. So obviously, this is probably going to be one of the most busiest weeks for sneakers, because we got Chicago's, we got the 11s, we have the Travis's. So Caitlin Clark. So there's a lot going on this week in sneakers, and I hopefully you guys are all ready for it. So not a big fan of those Converses. That's why. Anyone hit on the Stranger Things dunks? Seems like they were kind of hard to hit. Jonathan says, yes, sir. Big shout outs to my fellow Marine. Shane says, but shout out my boy Dead Shutter. Thank you so much for coming by and saying what's up, bro. A girl throws that one in the circle, even if the low make it jump that way. What? Clark's on Wednesday. Yes, sir. Stacks, man. It's going to be an expensive week. Chicago colorway from the Travis would go crazy. Supreme is fired too this week, Cushy says. My wallet not ready. Vid says, yeah, I know. It's going to be an expensive week, man. And it's crazy because, like, once again, this week is, or this month is Thanksgiving. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are ready for some Thanksgiving dinner, man. I know a lot of you guys are ready for that. So if y'all don't mind, real quick, there's 900 of you guys in the building. If real quick, it takes a couple seconds out of your day to smash that like button. I'd really do appreciate you guys. If you guys did tap in and smashing that like button at 250 likes, let's smash that like button for the one time. If you're new here and haven't subscribed up to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And also anybody that's been following along, to the channel since last week, since the shoe got loaded up. Thank you guys so much, man. I really do appreciate you guys. Really, hopefully all the information that I've been, kind of putting it out there for you guys have been helping, so you guys didn't waste your weekend. Like, I really do hope that a lot of you guys did not waste your weekend, bro. Seriously. And I'm glad that, other people other than you guys have been taking my advice to not worry about this drop until this week. Because like I said, dude, like, I didn't want to waste anybody's time. But I'm sure a lot of you guys were like peeping Twitter, peeping Instagram, peeping your Discord groups, and seeing what was really going down. So, I really do hope all the information that I've been really genuinely like trying to push out to you guys have been helping you guys not waste your time. So, but hopefully this week, we get some sort of answers, because I'm sure a lot of you guys are just, dude, Raph, I'm just over this drop. They need to drop the shoe now. Good morning, collection family. Mark safe from a Cowboys loss because of a bye week. But what happens to your whiners? Yes, expensive week and month. I got my 12s and they are fire. Some quality control. I mean, hold on. Don't call my whiners if your team is 100% healthy and mine isn't, and my team has a better record than your Cowboys. Okay, so don't come after my Cowboys, Mr. OG Gym Rat. All right, don't come after my Niners, my guy, because your team is straight ass. Piglet, what up, dude? But no, I mean, the Niners caught up yesterday. I mean, but the thing is, it's like, it is what it is. I've accepted what my team has tried to been, has been delivered. We come out there and we play. But I mean, it is what it is, I have 2 Nemezgis and 2, what? Damn, Raph, Giants truly suck, Piglet says. I mean, it's the same thing with the Giants, bro. Like, what can you do? What can you do? The Giants are not healthy either. You guys literally lost all your receivers, lost your running back. Like, what else can you do? Yeah, Kittle tried his hardest to, Assad says. Absolutely, man. Raiders don't have a better record than the Cowboys, though, Tito says. I saw a lot of Giants fans rip their jerseys yesterday. Well, what can you do, bro? What can you do, bro? What can you do? Okay. So, Toof, you're about to have Travis pay for that. I know, dude. Toof definitely is going to win that bet. And it's just unfortunate. It is an unfortunate situation, but we all know that Toof is going to win that bet, bro. So, it is what it is. We got room on the Hawks bandwagon if you want to join. Nobody wants to be a Seattle Seahawks fan, trust. Not wasting time, just pay resale, Jay says. Morning Rav, do you think both Nike checks should have been blue on the Travis? Would I change anything on the shoe? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think I agree with you. I think both checks should have been blue. That is one that I would agree on, is that they should have made both of the checks blue, or at least black, but maybe blue. So when does the Travis drop on Sneakers app? I don't know anything about them dropping on Sneakers app. What up, DH? Giants are 0-4 on the road when winning by 10 plus in the game. They could hold on to a lead if they can do, Rami says. Yeah, but at the same time, Rami, is that like they were still a young team, bro. They're still a young team, dude. So I don't know why you're criticizing the Giants if you haven't not worried once about your sorry ass Raiders, dude. Like, you always criticize other teams, but you don't even talk about your Raiders at all. So I don't think anybody here wants you to talk about any football if you haven't talked about your team not once, besides before the season started, where you were bumping your gums about the Raiders, and then all of a sudden you only criticize other people's teams in this chat. I don't want to hear it from you. What happened to the Bills? I don't want to hear I don't want to hear about any football from anybody that they don't even talk about their own team. That's trash. Like, at least we get people bumping their gums in here that they know their team's actually decent. I'm just saying. Anybody in here could agree with that, though, with Rami, because he doesn't talk about his Raiders at all. We dominated the Broncos offense is what we did, and you lost. It doesn't matter, bro. You don't talk about your Raiders at all, bro. Like, you really don't, Rami. Everyone in here witnessed it. Everyone in here witnessed you bumping your gums about your Raiders winning your division in the beginning of the season, and then you disappeared maybe at like week 3? And then you started talking smack about other people's teams and warn about other people's teams, but you don't even talk about your own. It's okay. Geno Smith is top 10, dude. Remember that. How about the Patriots? Yeah, hey, man, Patriots are for real. Like, Patriots, hey, man, as much as I talk crap about the Patriots, man, like, what the hell? Aren't y'all 8-2? Hey, man, I know my Raiders are trash. We should have won that Broncos game, but go figure. Yeah, it's all good, bro. It's all good. I'll keep bumping them. Rami, you haven't bumped your gums since the beginning, before the season, bro. Like, I would assume as a Raider fan, yourself that has the Raiders tatted on your body, you would be bumping your gums every week about your Raiders, but you don't. So, I can't wait for Kyler Murray to come back and dominate. Kyler Murray, dude, he should have got traded. I'm sorry. So I stopped watching my Carolina Panthers as soon as they drafted Bryce. But I mean, the Carolina Panthers, they've been pretty decent. They're not trash. They're decent. They've been getting better. I mean, think about it. If you're a Carolina fan, right? If you're a Panthers fan, like, you should be pretty proud of your team of what they've been doing this year so far. So you're welcome for Mac Jones. I mean, listen, obviously, at the end of the day, dude, like, Mac Jones is what we're even lucky to have Mac Jones, bro. That's all I gotta say. So, like, he played a really good game yesterday, but it was just our defense couldn't come out and stop the Rams. It was Niners defense is just young. We don't have our key players anymore. It's just unfortunate. So it is what it is. So, Morning Raf, if you had two to choose and one, what would it be? Super Bowl tickets on the 50-yard line or dream wedding for your wife? Probably a dream wedding for my wife. You could literally I could buy a Super Bowl ticket on the 50-yard line. Like, if anybody in here could buy a Super Bowl ticket in here. Probably give my wife her dream wedding, bro. Why not? Yo, Rav, what do you think of the Shadow 10s? Shadow 10s are all right. I think the Steel 10s were better than the Shadow 10s, in my personal opinion. I don't want to talk about football anymore. The Panthers are trashed. I live in Charlotte. We drafted the wrong quarterback. I'll believe someone telling me that they saw a mermaid over someone telling me that the Raiders won a game. Raider Alex says. Whose house? Rams house, Benji says. Yeah, it's all good. Y'all got the Rams. The Rams got their get back, okay? Because the Niners beat them. The Niners already beat the Rams, and then you guys got your get back. There you guys go. Hutonga has been great for Denver. He has, man. Raf, who do you have for tonight's game? Packers or the Eagles? Oh, man. Who do I have? Packers or the Eagles? I mean, I don't know. I feel like Jordan Love hasn't really... I mean, I can say, oh, man. I feel like the Eagles are going to take it. If it's in Philadelphia, is it in Philadelphia? Where are they playing at? Where are they playing at? Got to stop that man, Josh Jacobs, bro. That man's a beast. That joke went right over your head. Packers, Eagles, it's no brainer, David says. All I got to say is, the amount of you guys that doubted me about the Ravens. Hey, man, listen. The amount of you guys that doubted me about the Ravens. Hey, man, listen. I told you guys that, like, the Ravens have, like, a good chance of winning their division. Like, they're gonna go on this run, bro. I listen. They're going on this run. They're 4-5 right now. They're not far behind. They're not far behind from the Steelers. Okay, dude, they're gonna go on this nice little run, and you guys were like, I'm not worried about the Ravens. They're not gonna make it anything. They're trash, bro. Like I said, if you look at their schedule, like, it's all winning. It's all winning schedule. Like, it really is. From that loss that they had against the Rams and the Texans, they beat the Bears. They beat the Dolphins. They beat the Vikings. And they obviously are going to the Browns, the Jets, the Bengals, and they got the Steelers again. Like, they're going to go on this little run, bro. Shout out to Uzi for the 18-month re-up. Go Packs go. Shout out to Uzi for the 18-month re-up. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Shout out to Us, man. Thank you so much for the 18-month re-up. Like, they're going to go on this little run, bro. My Seahawks on that big Burr shit project says Chiefs will smoke the Ravens again. Keith says, I'm not saying that the Ravens are going to make the Super Bowl. All I'm saying is that, like, I said that they have a solid chance to win their division and also make the playoffs. I like the Steelers colorway better, but I don't like the toe caps. Mona Raff, thank you on the Ravens statement. I'm just sitting back, being quiet until the right time. Probably the right number. I was just kind of looking at their schedule, bro. I was just looking at their schedule, man. And I was just like, there's no way that they lose a lot of these games, man. There's no way. They will not beat the Browns, Crazy Buckeye says. I mean, the Browns have gave them the upset the last year as well. So, I mean, they could do it again. They absolutely could do it again. Did you see 2 Cleveland pitchers got caught taking change pitches, face 65 years? I did not see that. We're not going to play the Ravens because they won't see us in the playoffs. Super Bowl is going to be Broncos and Eagles. You said the Super Bowl is going to be the Broncos and the Eagles. Such a bad take. Yes, go Packers. We need to get the. I think it's going to be more of a must win for the Packers though than the Eagles. Ravens might be the wild card, but they can't mess up. Assad says. I truly think they could win the division.
Did you look into those
Alexis
H-Town
for the 20-month
11s I
re-up?
sent on
Did you
DMs?
look into these H-Town 11s I sent you on DMs? Alexis, I did not. I don't know if did I see your DM over the weekend? I'm not sure, Alexis. You might have to send it again. My DMs have been flooded with Travis stuff. That hit the Marvel versus Capcom on Instagram is hyped. I did see that. Shane Brown got to go. Need a new defensive coordinator for the Giants. What time will they drop? I'm not sure if they're going to be dropping today, man. I'm not sure if they're going to be dropping today. Like I told you guys, like once the raffle goes live, I'll be live with you guys, okay? Once the raffle is live, I will jump on with you guys when it comes down to this Travis Scott drop. I promise you guys. You will 100% see me, okay? Hey. Relax. The Niners make the NFC Championship, Rob Vicious says? No. Come on, Rob. I just sent you a DM on IG that they're possibly dropping at Foot Locker, Alexis says. Oh, you talking about the 11s? Probably. Most likely, because I said this like a couple days ago that I think the Jordan 11 City Packs, I think it's going to be a lot more of a bigger drop than people think they are. I don't think it's going to be as limited as people think. What up, New York Dad? What's good, dude? What's the password? Do you think they drop tomorrow? Man, all I got to say is, man, they just need to drop it. That's all I got to say. They just need to drop the damn shoe, bro. Like, I don't care if it's today, tomorrow. Just drop it. That's it. Simple. Just drop the dang shoe. The Panthers going to the Super Bowl, Piglet says. When is the shock drop? What for, Marcus says. It's for the Travises. Everyone's waiting for Travises. Dude, I promise you guys, especially the fact that people are going back to work today. Dude, people are going to be on their toes all freaking morning, dude. Everybody will. Everyone's going to be on their toes. Be like, okay, Travis this, Travis that. Like, okay. All right, let's what's going on with Travis? Like, are we gonna get it or not? Because people are at work, people are busy, and people don't want to miss out on entering the raffle for these Travis Scotts, man. People don't want to miss out. Nobody does. Will there be a password or what? No, there's no password to it. Now that the shoe is up there, I promise this is how it's gonna go. Okay, so the way this is gonna go is that once the raffle's open, you're gonna have roughly about an hour to enter in, maybe 45 to 30 minutes to enter in for the shoe. You're gonna put your name, your last name, your phone number, your address, and your email, and you're gonna choose a size. So that's basically how how it's all gonna work. So it's just gonna be at a random time. If this is your first time, trying to buy on the Travis Scott website or going for a Travis Scott on the Travis Scott website, that's how it's going to go. Like, this shoe is super mainstream, man. It really is. You have a lot of people that don't really collect sneakers that are going for this shoe. Like, my cousin's husband hit me up. He like, when the raffle's gonna start, and he rarely goes for any sneakers. So like, people are coming out of the woodwork for some Travis Scotts, man. So people are coming out from the woodwork for these. Travis dropping Saturday, let's be honest. I mean, dude, I promise you guys this is that like if it doesn't drop on the 12th, like everyone's saying that they some people are saying that they are, like people are gonna be pissed. Well, imagine if this don't even drop until Friday. Imagine that. Imagine if this shoe don't even drop until this week, the end of the week. Oh man, you're gonna get people pissed. If you win, how long does it shipping usually take? As there are folks coming out from the under the for the Iraq, it would be nice if the Travis team would just give us an email if you catch an L. Travis dropping sold out. Let's be honest. Dunn says. Raph, I also sent you a video of the Black Cat 4s. Yeah, I mean, there's videos everywhere, Alexis, for the Black Cat 4s. We've already seen the video of Black Cat 4s, but way before everyone got them in hand. I think it was Z Sneakerhead that had that video of what's it called? That he had the video on the Black Cats. I've seen so many Black Cat videos and like photos. Like it's kind of crazy how this shoe is going to be everywhere, but I would not sleep on this shoe, man. I mean, it's just an all black Jordan 4, but like, I think there's going to be a ton of pairs out there. I mean, think about it, chat. Like, Sneakers app supposedly are dropping 113,000 of these on Sneakers app. They're going to be on almost every single store out there that you could think of. Mo Kicks, thank you so much for the re-up, bro. Shout out my boy Mo, man. Thank you so much for the re-up. Welcome officially to the collection family, my friend. Elliot Page says Black Cats are hella squeaky. Really? Squeak? Like when you wear them? Really? He's saying that the Black Cat Jordan 4s are super squeaky? Wow. That, I mean, hopefully it's not like every pair that's like that. So the Black Cats squeak. Do you think that all shoes will have the same I don't think all the shoes will have the same problem. Because, like, you've already seen that there's, well, I mean, the ones that are reviewing these right now are just showing the shoe. They're not really wearing them. But Morning Rap, Taxi 12s, Black Cat 4s, Jordan 1 lows, Chicago, Shout Out 10s, and Travis Scott lows. My bank is getting flooded and destroyed. Come on, Nike, give us a break. They're on cloud, and that's so crazy, bro. The fact that his pair is shaking. This shoe is bound for outlets again with the amount of they're making. Kosher, this is not going to be in the outlets, bro. This shoe is not going to be in the outlets, man. Maybe if you're lucky, it's like you know, if you find metallic 5s at the outlets, you ain't seeing these at the outlets. I don't think you'd be very lucky. But I feel like a lot of people are gonna scoop these up. Like, bro, resellers are gonna. This is like a reseller shoe right here. I need money. Thank you so much for the re-up. Welcome to the collection family, my friend. Welcome. This is like candy. This is gonna be candy to the resellers. How would an all suede shoe squeak? John Brown says. I don't know. They will because it's the material they use. Let's say way we all shall see or hear. Man, listen, as my as much as I like the Black Cat 4s, I hope my pair doesn't squeak. They weren't 150 pairs. I am Kosher. You're underestimating this shoe, bro. You're absolutely underestimating this Black Cat 4, bro. You're really underestimating this shoe. Shout out to my little cousin visits Notre Dame for football scholarship over the weekend. Has over 15 D1 offers right now and isn't a senior yet. Keith says, there we go. Like you don't even see white cements. I haven't heard anybody saying, oh, I see white cements at the outlet. You don't see no white cements at the outlet. You're not gonna see these. They dropped so many of the white cement Jordan 4s. Like, you didn't see those in outlets. 120K pairs of Black Cat 4s loaded up on the Sneakers app. Why do they always mess up every shoe? It's because there's the quantity. That's why. There's so many pairs out there. That's why they kind of have to eventually. It would mess up a shoe. That's why I was pretty disappointed about the undefeateds. Like that rollout was good, but like it just seems like they were careless about the shoe. I've already had 5 people asking me to help them with the Black Cat 4, John Brown says. Dude, facts, dude. People are lazy. Told y'all. People are lazy. People don't want to go outside and grab the shoes. They just rely online, and then that, which is fine, you know, but then like I feel like there's going to be a handful of people in here that will hit on these Black Cats. I'm just saying, there are so many pairs being made. I was just at a sneaker event and a guy was selling white cements for under retail yesterday. But someone that's selling, the thing is, your point is unvalid because now you're just bringing something that's completely different. I am kosher. You seeing a guy that's selling a white cement Jordan 4 for under retail at a sneaker event has nothing to do of a comparison of you saying that the shoe is going to be at the outlets. Because white cement 4s, you don't see them in store. Even though that's a perfect point, right? That you just kind of made my point, is that white cement Jordan 4s, you don't really see them in store. You'll see them at sneaker events. You know, people probably trying to move them because you don't see them in store anymore. You don't see white cement Jordan 4 sitting no more, bro. Like, you're probably going to see maybe on release date or maybe a little bit after release date, you'll probably see Black Cat 4s on the shelves, maybe a day or two. But like once a week goes by, these Black Cats are going to, dude, I think the Black Cats are going to sell out in stores. I feel like a bunch of resellers are going to hold on to these all black 4s. It's definitely going to be like a white cement 4 situation, bro. Like where like they're going to be everywhere, but eventually you're not going to see these on the shelves. That's my personal opinion. I mean, I get it, 150,000, 120,000 on Sneakers app, but I feel like a lot of people want this shoe, man. I don't know. A lot of people want this shoe. And then it's on all suede Jordan 4. I feel like all suede Jordan 4s, like all black suede Jordan 4s do very well over time. But maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. I don't know. But I could see this maybe sitting for a couple days in some certain stores, and then eventually you're not going to see these on shelves anymore. So only resellers care if they break. Yeah. 2 pairs minimum, Black Cats or Gammas. Ooh. I think I'll probably take Nubuck. Sorry, Nubuck. I'd rather take Black Cats, I think. I don't know. I love Gammas too. Both are good, bro. Why can't I take both? Because I probably will. Gammas are so good, dude. Gammas are so good. And it's crazy because that shoe's going to be $230. Golly, $230, chat. The white outline, like metallics, could be tough. Nah, I want them to brick. I care. That's all it says. I just need 1 pair, but I don't think they're going to sit. Too legit says Gamma's better than the Black Cats. No, I do the 11s. Size 7, 8 might sit. I don't know. Seeing the stock numbers, that size 8s are still kind of lower. The size 8 is way lower than the size 9 through a size 11. That's literally it's going to be the most stock is going to be size, I would say size 10 through 11 is the most stock for the Black Cat Jordan 4s. Folks have been waiting for the Black Cats to re-release. They are not going to the outlets. Turn up the mic. Can you guys hear me? Turn off the mic, or unless it's your volume. I think smaller sizes brick depending on the city and the location, but they wouldn't. I don't know, man. Listen, as long as it's easy, this is all I care about, chat. As long as it's easy for you guys to buy, that should all matter. Because like, I feel like you should be able to hit on this shoe. Should be able to hit on the shoe. As long as you're putting enough footwork for this sneaker, you should be able to hit. If you play your cards right, you should be able to get at least 3. You think Chicago lows sit? I mean, that's fine. I don't care if the Chicago one sit, that's fine. That's an easy grab for me, because I 100% need that shoe in the sneaker collection. So nothing wrong with the mic. Okay, is there going to be EA pre-order for the Chicago one lows? You know what? I think JD Sports is getting them, right? Let's check it out here real quick. Yeah, there should be EA. There's an EA symbol next to the shoe, so most likely there will be in-store EA and probably pre-order. So yes, to answer your question, it most likely will be tomorrow for EA. They're saying 1 million on the Gammas, but still want them in my collection too, legit says. Check y'all Walmarts this week for the new Charizard set. Are you talking about the UPC? Or is that the Moltres? No, that's the Moltres, I think. FJD Sports is going to be a Christmas present shoe. Those Black Cats all black shoe is going to match with lots of fits, Rob Vicious says. Dude, I already know that this is probably going to be in my rotation this holiday season. The Black Cat 4s. Like, I think I know I'm going to wear this shoe heavy. I think I'm going to wear this shoe heavy because I have so many t-shirts that are black. So, like, I feel like this is an easy shoe to wear. I feel like this shoe is going to be everywhere. Dude, this is going to be like those, one of those shoes that, like, all the high schoolers are going to want. All the high schoolers, the Gen Z guys are going to want this shoe. This is definitely a shoe that, like, it's going to be in a lot of kids' Christmas list. Like, what do you want for Christmas, son? Black Cat 4s. This is definitely going to be on that Christmas list. Why are so many people worried about if a shoe sits or not? Is that the different factor of whether you buy? I don't know. I think the thing is that, like, this happens all the time with any sneakers, is that, like, people will ask me, yo, Raph, will the shoe sit or not? I'll be like, I don't know. Probably. Maybe. That's literally, like, a common question that a lot of sneakerheads tend to ask. But does it matter to some? Probably not. Does it matter to me? Probably not. As long as I get my hands on the pair, dude, that's all I care. I don't care about everything else. Like, you think I'm gonna buy like 20 of these and flip them? Hell no, dude. I don't have time for all that. Maybe some people will. People in here are probably gonna flip these for like $280 a pop on release day, probably. Maybe $300 for like all the lazy people that don't want to be outside to grab some of the shoes. Dude, people are lazy, man. I promise you, people are lazy. People do not want to, like, go outside to grab shoes. You think high schoolers kids want that? Kids these days aren't really into Jordans. What? Kids these days aren't really into Jordans? Rami, yes, they are, bro. There's a ton of kids that are into Jordans. Come on, bro. A ton of kids are into Jordans, bro. Ton of kids out there that love Jordans, man. He said kids these days aren't really into Jordans. Yeah, they are, man. Got to get 2 of my nieces a pair, my pops, myself, and like 3 other people. They definitely want, yeah, they 100% want them. Rami got no kids, bro. And like, I mean, I'm sure you got nieces and nephews, but like, bro, like my niece tells me all the time, can you buy me this? Can you? And they all been Jordans. My niece is a junior in high school, and all she's asking is Jordans now. She was asking a little bit Adidas at some point, but like it's all been Jordans. She just texted me the other day, can you get me these? And it's the White Thunders. She's like, how do I get these? She sent me her, she normally sends me her Christmas list. And it's like money, Jordans, and clothes. And then like my what's it called? My wifey's nephews, they're in high school. One's in high school and one's in middle school. And all they ask is Jordans. Anything that's Jordans. I work in school and I definitely see kids wearing Jordans. Ton, bro. You know, I'll tell you this. You'll see a lot more kids in this generation wearing more Jordans than during my time in high school. You didn't see any. There was only a few of us wearing Jordans in my high school, bro. Like, you see more kids wearing Jordans in this generation in school versus how it was back in the day. I promise you that. In my time, I'm going to talk for my time, because in my school where I grew up, you didn't really see too many people wearing Jordans. It was always Vans, Slides with elite socks, Roshi runs. But there was only a few of us that wore Jordans. But in today's generation, you see all types of stuff. You see Asics, Jordans, Crocs. You see all types of nice stuff, bro. Hey, man, listen, this generation is spoiled, bro. This generation is spoiled. Way more spoiled than it was before. We weren't spoiled back in the day. Like, the kids in today's generation, absolutely spoiled. Bro, look at the kids now. A lot of these kids get to use their phones during passing time. We didn't get that treatment, and plus during that time I had a flip phone, so it didn't really matter. So but a lot of these kids in this generation is 100% spoiled. That's all I see at my high school. Thunders and metallic fives. What up, fam? What up, custom? What's good, dude? My kids only wear Jordans and Asics. Here in Maryland, kids wear Jordans, but most wear designer. I don't know how afford if they could do. I'm telling you, that's the whole point of me saying that, is that a lot of kids these days are spoiled, dude. They really are. Like, come on, bro. Like, my mom, she raised the 5 of us, my 4 sisters and myself. Like, during the holiday season, like, my mom and dad couldn't afford a lot of stuff, so it's like 1 jeans. Like, you get 1 jeans and 2 shirts. And I rarely got any sneakers, bro, because they were too expensive. Like, now it's like kids put, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I spoil my kids as well. Like, my kids put a list. They want, well, my kids don't really ask for much. I tell you that. But, like, me and the wife still buy them a lot of stuff. But, like, majority of the time, a lot of kids, like, they like iPads. They want this. Like, my kids just got shoes yesterday. But my kids are not really picky, though. But they're still, and plus my kids are still babies too. I'm sure once my kids get older, they're going to start asking more expensive stuff. There are definitely Jays in North New Jersey, but definitely not a lot. But I live in the suburbs. Michelle talks often about how people here hate Jays. Nam says, where these kids are dumb spoiled, had to hustle and pack groceries just for a pair of kicks, Sean says. There be some editors who wear black cats in my high school, and this man says there are some Edgars who wear black cats in my neighborhood or my high school, and Thunders of every color. Yeah, I know my kids are not at age yet, so I wouldn't really know until they get older. So, but my daughter is a girly girl, so like she doesn't really like sneakers. She like boots, You definitely need to watch Elliot Page's review. I'd be interested to see more reviews on this shoe. Oh, 100%. I mean, I would love to get the shoe early to give you guys my honest opinion. I never got a pair of Nikes until I could pay for them myself. Not a sad story, but my first bagging groceries helped me get my first pair of J's. There we go. My daughter just asked me for $100 Powerpuff book bag on StockX. Congrats on DH daughter for making volleyball team. There you go. Yes, sir. Bro, half of the kids in our high schools are wearing the what? Tasmans? What are those? I have teens and they only want Jordans and older ones want Asics. It depends on your area you live in. Over here, you don't see as much. What do you mean see as much, Rami? What do you see as much? What do you mean? I mean, it's not like you're going to high schools and kid watching. I mean, how do you know? You feel me? Like, Raffy Pockets are lucky to have girls try buying boys when they start wearing adult sizing. Oh, they're Uggs. Gotcha, they're Uggs. Then Black Cats farted worse than me after a night of eating Taco Bell, Crazy Buckeye says. My son's friend came over this weekend and saw him shoes, called them tough. My kid, I don't know where the heck she heard it from, but she says, those are gas. I'm like, huh? I work at high school events at the stadium, Rami says. There you go. This is what wrote. Who lives near me? Rami is right. Is to degree. The white kids at North New Jersey where aren't about Jordans. I never have an issue going into Foot Locker getting new releases. Rami says. So, gotcha. Gotcha. I like how you gotta like point out what someone said to make your comment valid. My 14-year-old son doesn't care about all I'm saying is that kids love Jordans, bro. At the end of the day, like, that's my whole point. Like, I don't care where you're from, like, anywhere you're from, dude, there's a lot of kids out there that love Jordans, bro. They absolutely love Jordans. Jordans are just timeless, bro. Like, the thing is about like generations is that, like, obviously a lot of the kids are gonna go based off like what's trending, right? Like, I mean, that's like a lot of people, you know, with collectors, like, they go by it based off trending. But at the end of the day, like, Jordan always wins, bro. Jordan always wins. Like, Jordan is timeless. Some people don't even know Jordan like that. They still like Jordans. My niece loves Jordans, but she don't know anything about Jordan. 7-year-old daughter cares about Jordans and matches her K-pop demon hunter fits. There we go, David. Make sure you guys run it up for the one time. Hit that like button. Let's get the 300 likes if y'all don't mind. All right. Smash that like button, just like the collection fan. We're worldwide, baby. DeLeon says, I bought my daughter Jordans and Dunks, but she prefers DCs. Dude, I haven't DCs. I haven't worn DCs since like 6th grade. DCs are the ones with the fat tongue. I've only had one pair of DCs in my entire life, and I think that was like 6th grade that I wore, like 6th, 5th grade or something like that. I told y'all, like, I loved Zoomies growing up. I love Zoomies. Like, I love Zoomies, bruh. I love Zoomies. Kind of sad. I need to get to the half of the collection just to fix his Honda up SMH. That's becoming popular with the girls. K-pop. Yeah, well, my kids love K-pop demon hunters. I asked my daughters which would they choose, Jordan 1s, Jordan 4s. They all chose Jordan 4s. People don't know about shows about B-ball wear Jordans SMH. People don't know shit about B-ball but wear Jordans. So what's nothing wrong with that, bro? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. If someone wears Jordans, if they don't know anything about basketball, why is that an issue? Why is that an issue? That should not be an issue, bro. People can wear whatever they want to wear. Like I said, like, people like basketball shoes, but they don't hoop. People like running shoes, but they don't run. They just comfortable. Yo, Raph, did you also like the back of the Spencer stores? Oh my gosh, dude, I wasn't allowed back there. I wasn't allowed. My parents, like, it's like you go to Blockbuster, right? You go to Blockbuster back in the day, and then my dad will tell me, literally, bro, like, dude, back in the day, like, right, people could say this, whenever you're like 7, 8 years old, ain't nobody gonna give a shit if you're walking to the 7-Eleven or the gas station, the Handy Andes, you know, getting a piece of candy or some Gatorade with your homies and a skateboard and your bikes at the age of 7. In this generation, if you're outside walking around at the age of 7 at the store, you know, cops gonna be pulling you over and be like, yo, what are you doing walking the street this young? You know? My dad, Blockbuster, he would tell me, stay here because I'm not allowed in behind the curtains. Like, at Blockbuster. Like, I'd be walking around Blockbuster by myself at the age of 7, looking at, like, the video games that, like, I couldn't get. Yeah, there was like there's a gas station called Handy Andes near me, and me and my friends used to walk over there every day, all the time, to go get some candy or like Gatorade or bug juice. You guys know bug juice? Anybody drank bug juice back in the day? That's what the brand was called, bug juice. And me and my boys used to just get some candy and bug juice. Dude, like, ain't nobody care, bro. Ain't nobody cares back in the day if you walking around down the street at 8 o'clock at night at the gas station at 7 years old, bro, with your friends and bikes. There's also a gas station called wait, what? Butt juice. So it's called Bug Juice. The popcorn candy is like a Wawa. It's like it was a gas station. They still have it. It was called the Handy Andy store, and then there was like the obviously the Asian store that sells a bunch of Asian chips and stuff. We had that next to us. Y'all remember belly washers? That's all it says. What? My 5-year-old asked about Jumpman logo, so I showed him the SB slam dunk contest, Jordan dunk from free throw line. My kid goes, that man flies. There we go. Man, the thing is that, like, if anybody doesn't know anything about Jordan, right, that's when you should educate some of the people. Like, for instance, like, you guys be educating me about Jordans, okay? All right, if I don't know a certain moment of Jordans, I'd be asking you guys, because I didn't grow up watching Jordan. I was born in 95, chat. Okay, I was born in 95. I'm a 90s guy. So, like, I mean, obviously I was still a freaking kid, but like, what's dropping this morning? Nothing dropping this morning. I mean, I think most for the most part, people are waiting for this shoe to drop. For the most part, how you been, Rap? What up, James? I've been great, man. Appreciate you asking. What up, man? How are you? It's been a while. I haven't seen you in a little bit. We only have the corner store here at the bodega, the Poppy spot, the Habibi store. The New York Dad says. Well, the thing is, like, where I grew up, like, half the time, half of my life, like, especially in my younger ages, like, I grew up half my life in Georgia. So I grew up half my life in Georgia, and the rest of the time I was in Washington. So I think we came into, because I was born in Guam, so like we came into I think we came into Georgia in 99, I think 98, and then I didn't leave Georgia until like 2008, I think. So I was there for correct. Yeah, sorry. I'm a 2000 baby. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't move to Washington to 2007 or 08, I think. Yeah, and then the rest of the time I grew up in Washington. So I remember in high school, my dad used to send me the liquor store to grab some Diet Pepsi and vodka for him and his employees to have drinks after, Rami says. Guam Dog Millionaire. I remember when the Jordan 4s came out in 89. I like the water shoes, but I don't. Oh, that's crazy. I was born in the crack era. Raph, you East Brem or West Brem? Moonlight says. I was actually in East Brem. Moonlight. Where are you from, Moonlight? Moonlight, where are you from? I was in East Brem, bro. West Brem, yeah. Wow, Raph, I don't know that whole year. You lived in a nice place. Guam is cool. Yeah, that's where I was born. I was born in Guam. Crazy, every 2000s kids are only 12 years old, Tito says. 80s baby grew up in the 90s. The only reason why I remember that, because like that was my very first time watching football was in Georgia, because my dad was what's it called? He was a Jags fan, and like he ended up bandwagoning the Eagles one year, because I remember we watched the Eagles and the Patriots. That was my very first Super Bowl that I watched, and then I watched the Giants and the Patriots. I think the next following year, I forgot what year it was, but then after that year, we ended up moving to Washington. So, and then all of a sudden, my parents became. Oh, my mom at some point was a Steelers fan. When the Steelers and the Seattle Seahawks went to the Super Bowl that one year, my mom was a Steelers fan because she loved Troy Polamalu. My mom was in love with Troy Polamalu. And my dad was just a Seattle fan. He's been a Seattle fan since we moved out, when we moved out to Washington. So that was when like Sean Alexander, who else was on that team? Gosh, I forgot who their quarterback was at the time. But I remember my dad screaming at the TV, bro. Oh my gosh. We had some Pizza Hut that day. It was raining. And dude, all day, dude, my dad was screaming at the TV, bro. Holy dude. I watched Green Bay destroy the Pats in the Super Bowl. Moody for the region. I see the laundry bag checks coming out tomorrow. Domo says, what Jordans are popular now? Jordan 1s or 5s? I mean, I think this is that Hasselbeck. Thank you. Hasselbeck was the quarterback. Thank you, Gooseby. I don't know. I feel like both are still really popular, bro. Like, I feel like this year, okay, I'm going to ask you guys this. Would you guys feel like Jordan 5s have been really popular this year versus all the rest of the year that we've seen 5s? I'm going to ask you guys. You guys think that a lot of people just fell in love with 5s this year? Or do you guys think it was just all hype for the 5s this year? You guys let me know. Do you guys think that it was all hype with the 5s? Or do you guys think that, Jordan 5s, are better than Jordan 1s? But I feel like people still wear Jordan 1s, man. Jordan 1s are in the wild. Jordan 1s are always in the wild, bro. I just feel like this year is that, like, they came out with the right colorways. They just came out with the right colorways with the 5s. Because, like, there's a few 5s this year that are sitting. I mean, grapes, they're sitting. Fire Red 5s, you could get them in store. I just feel like they dropped the right 5 colorways. I think the two shoes that were pretty hyped this year for 5s are definitely the Wakes. Yeah, the Wakes and metallic 5s. But, like, even that, like, black metallic 5s are, like, one of the best colorways out of a Jordan 5, though. Ones are still goated. You do see a lot of Jordan 1s in the common person wear a lot of non-OG versions. I see a lot of lows in the wild, though. But you still also see a lot of Jordan 1 mids. Like, a lot of people that are, like, casuals on Jordans that don't really care about Jordans, they just like Jordans, they're gonna think like Jordan 1s are mid, or not mid, excuse me, Jordan mids are fire. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I got some Jordan 1s, they're black and red. Have you ever heard that statement from somebody that is a casual when it comes to Jordans? Like, oh yeah, bro, I got some Jordan 1s that are like, I got the red and black ones. Oh dude, I also have like these blue ones that are sick, that I got from like the outlets. Like, you'll hear like a casual that will say that, which is fine, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people that I know that are really into Jordan mids, bro. Because the thing is, like, maybe they'll see Jordan 1s in the wild, but they don't make as much ones that sit often as like mids, because they're constantly dropping Jordan 1 mids all the time and probably dropping them in store that we probably don't know of, that's just sitting in the store and then people call them fire, which is fine, Are they dropping today or not? I can't do this shit again all day. Oh, don't worry, Joey. I'm not going to be streaming all day, bro. Like, I'm not going to be streaming all day. Like, once the raffle goes live, you'll see me jump on. You'll see me jump on, man. You'll see me jump on the live stream once it goes live. I'm not going to be sitting here all day, bro. I've noticed a lot of shoes are moving via Foot Locker app, likely for the flex points for the Black Hat 4s, Iceman says. My dad wore some Bogus's J's to the game. I went to, like, for me, like, my dad's getting old, right? Like, my dad's up there in age. Like, he don't care, bro. He don't care. I tell you guys this all the time. My dad wears Jordans with like Adidas pants. Like, he'll be wearing Jordans with some Adidas tracksuit. My dad don't care. My dad don't care, bro. My dad don't care. Like, my dad has Travis's. Like, my dad has everything that I think of, dude, because my dad, he does not like Jordan 1 lows, but he has Travis's. He has Travis Scott's that I helped him pay resale for. He had to pay resale for his joints, and he ended up trying them on. My dad, he does not like Jordan 1 lows. He hates SBs. I'm gonna tell you this. My dad said this the other day. He said, what are these SBs? Because, like, people are talking about SBs in his field office, his office where he works at, right? He says, yo boy, what's SBs? My dad hates SBs. One of his coworkers came in and was wearing some SBs. I don't know which dunks it was, but he said, yeah, one of my coworkers were wearing some SBs dunks. He said they were ugly. I said, what color were them? He didn't know. He forgot the color. He just said SBs are ugly. And then he don't like Jordan 1 lows. He don't like Jordan 4s. But he'll wear Jordan 1 highs time to time. But he just don't like 1 lows, SBs, Jordan 4s. He loves... This is my dad's... I asked my dad what's his top 3 favorite Jordan silhouette. Jordan 17s. Oh, no. Jordan 14s is his number 1. He loves Jordan 17s. He really wanted, you remember the Alma Munir 17s that were supposedly come out? He really wanted them. He was spamming my phone with that shoe, asking me when those were gonna drop. He loves those. He loves his 13s, and he loves 11s. Like, those are like the 4 he loves, bro. That's his thing. 17s, 13s, 14s, and 11s. That's his favorite silhouettes. Foot Locker is like, if you see his sneaker collection, my dad got some heat, bro. I gotta show y'all his updated sneaker collection. Like, he has some heat in there. Like, he has a lot of Kobe's that he hit. He has like the reverse Grinches. He has like a good amount of heat in his sneaker collection, bro. But a lot of them are a lot of his collection is like 14s and 13s, 11s, and a couple of 15s. I think he has the copper 17s. He has those. I think he has a few of them. I love Alma Munir release, and they usually go into retail after some time. My father is 62, and I took him to his first sneaker event with my kids and my nephew, and he had the time of his life. Now he wants to buy kicks and go to more events. He went to a sneaker event. My dad was in San Diego, and there was like a sneaker expo, and he ended up showing up, and I forgot what shoe he ended up buying. He bought a shoe, and he paid resale for it. I forgot what shoe it was. SB serious business. But his favorite colorway is the breads. He loves breads, bro. He loves the breads. Foot Locker is only going shipped to me for the Chicago lows. Did this stop? It could be, Eric. The reason why they did that, it's probably because they want people to show up in the store for a first come first serve. That could be the reason. Like, if you're asking like why they didn't have the in store like for the flex, probably they're doing a first come first serve. What up, Chalupa? What up, dude? Be thankful for all the moments you get to spend with your parents, Rami says. Did your dad get Infinite Archive 17s? He didn't hit. He actually went from, he didn't even tell me. He could have asked me if he needed help. But he did go for him, but he took an L on the 17s. Archives, he took an L on the 17s. It's just like that one year, 2 years ago, I gifted my dad the Last Shot 14s, man. That's his ultimate grail, chat. That's his ultimate grail, is the Jordan 14 Last Shot, and I got it from him for Christmas a couple years back. So my dad is 70, and my dad collection is on point. He started me off on collecting, and I got him the bread ones. There you go, New York dad. The mom don't care what shoe it is. I think she don't love Jordans. My mom loves running shoes though. Hey, if Conrad Tony isn't here, dude, my mom wants a pair of those premium Pegasus. She's been rocking Pegasus for a long time. I've gotten her a few in the past when I was working at Champs, but she loves the new ones that she really, really loves. I gave up on Travis's. I'm ready to for the Shadow 10s. You should get those for him for Christmas, Jacob Ryan says. Yeah, I might have to grab my dad some stuff for Christmas this year, because he's the whole government shutdown. Like, he's been away from sneakers because of this whole government shutdown. He can't buy much. What up, Ao Chang? What up, man? Good morning to you, my friend. Appreciate you tapping in as always. What up? Hey, make sure you guys hit that like button if you guys don't mind, man. Let's get to 350 likes. All right, I know a lot of you guys are all going to be wondering what's going to be dropping, when these are going to be dropping. But like I said, Mondays are normally the day where we kind of roll out what's to expect, during the week, what's dropping, what's new, and just kind of what's new with everybody, And obviously, if you are new here to the channel, welcome. All right, who just subscribed to the channel? If you in the last couple days, who just subscribed to the channel? There's got to be some new people in here, bro. There's got to be some new people in this chat. Do you think Travis will troll WWE for not having back after he slapped the mess out of Cody? I don't think he really cares, bro. Like, if it's not ruining his pockets, he don't really give a crap, bro. He really doesn't give a crap, dude. What's up, Raph? Keep staying on the grind, bro. I'm always supporting from the start. Trey, you were. What up, my guy? How are you? What up, dude? I did. Yeah. If you guys listen, if you guys are new here, if you guys just subscribed to the channel in the last couple days or the last week, hopefully you guys are enjoying, the channel. Hopefully you guys are vibing with us. There's a lot of people in here that provide a lot of great information. My moderators, the members, anybody that's great as well. Anybody that's in here that supports every single day. There's a lot of people that support and know a lot about sneakers. So you don't always have to ask me. The chat is here to help you guys as well. You know what I'm saying? So I really do appreciate you guys for tapping in and finding the channel, and hopefully we see you guys in the long run, because we are here every day. If anybody just subscribed, in the last couple days, we're here every single day. We're here Monday through Saturday, 5:30 to how long we stay for. We cover basically everything: shock drops, restocks, upcoming sneakers, latest sneaker news. People basically treat us as a radio station. So if you guys are in here, if you want to join the radio station with the Collection family, hey, join up, bro. Get your AirPods. I know you don't like you. I bet you some of you guys are new here. I'm gonna tell you guys this: you're gonna be sick and tired of listening to your coworkers, and you're gonna start listening to the stream, my friend. All right, just get some headphones, especially if you're on a forklift. I'm sure we have a couple forklift drivers right now. Easy money for the 3-month reel. New member. Shout out my boy Easy Money. Thank you so much for the 3-month re-up. I appreciate that. When can the Fragment drop and potentially hold a challenge for a sneaker of the year? Whatever day that it... I honestly think this is that, like, someone asked me this is someone asked me, Raph, if the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Lows Fragments were to drop back in March or earlier this year, would this shoe made the complex sneaker list? And I said yes, absolutely would. Look how much hype it brings in people, dude. It brings so much hype around the sneaker community. It really does. Like, it really does. Is this my top 5 sneaker of the year? Probably not. But will this be top 10? Potentially top 10 for sure. IMO Kicks for the 5 gifted memberships in the freaking chat. I appreciate that. IMO Kicks for the gifted memberships. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for your support as always. Thank you. But no, I've noticed that we've had a pretty big jump of new subs, so I really do appreciate you guys. Like, we're close to 82.5. We're at 3 subs away. Can we get, how about this? Can we get 5 new subs in here? I know we have a couple people in here that haven't subscribed to the channel. Can we get 5 new subscribers in here? Because we're getting pretty close to 83,000 subscribers. We just hit 82,000 subscribers, I think on Friday. So thank you guys so much for the support. I really do appreciate y'all. For real. Corvette. What shoe do you think would have replaced is the question. I mean, you can name a lot of sneakers that you could have kicked that off in the list, dude. Lil Yachty's, SGA's could have been out of that list. Me personally, the Air Max 95 Levi's could have got bumped out of that list. Thank you, Reserves. Got you playing in the background at work just in case it drops. Yeah, I would be yelling out, oh, the raffle's live. You know, I've been yelling out for you guys, so you guys wouldn't have missed anything. Trust me. So I appreciate you guys. Ryan R, thank you so much for the Ria. Welcome to the Collection family, my friend. Can you please shout out my family in Hawaii? We love you. Hey, shout outs to Jay LeCap. Thank you so much. Shout outs to all my ooses out there in Hawaii. Shout outs to Fat Frankie Donuts for the 2.
Holiday ship lol.
Just seen Yeezy restock. When will they ship out? Oh man, all I gotta say is good luck. Congrats to 82,000, bro. What up, brother? What up, brother? What up, man? What's good, dude? Another Hawaiian in the chat. Shout out my boy brother in the building. We got some Hawaii love in here, huh? Got a few people from Hawaii. Dude, it's crazy because I've never been to Hawaii. I would love to go to Hawaii, bro. Hey, man, listen, brother. I don't know what island you're at in Hawaii or what specific island you were at in there, but listen. Hey, man, if I come out to Hawaii, y'all need to tell me the gems, bro, out there in Hawaii, dude. I would love to go to Hawaii, bro. Love to. Road to 100K, genuine top tier sneaker channel. Hey man, listen, all I gotta say, bro. Listen, hey man. Eventually, the channel is growing, you know, and hopefully by the end of this year, we reach. I think my goal is to hit 85,000 subscribers by the end of this year. That is my ultimate goal. So, I'm the OTC. Frank, you are not close to OTC. You are Hispanic, my friend. What sneakers do you think should be on that list that were left off? Honestly, Unions. I think Unions deserve to be on that list. I truly think the Bread Jordan 1 High 85s deserve to be on that list. I'm biased because I personally think the white cement 4s are better than the black metallic 5s, but I'm just biased like that because that is my sneaker of the year. I truly think if they wanted to choose a basketball shoe, they should have either choose the Jaw 3s or the Asia 1s. But I think the Jaw 3s would have taken that spot just because you see more people rocking Jaw 3s than any other basketball shoe other than Kobe. I think if they wanted to choose a specific basketball shoe, they should have chose the Jaw 3s. The reason why they put the SGAs up there because he won a chip. That was the only reason why that shoe was on that list. But I personally think, and like I told you guys, that ComplexCon's list is more of a marketing list versus than an actual I like list. That's my personal opinion. Because one thing, SGAs just came out. And if you guys been following the stream throughout the entire time of the drops with SGAs, like it's been limited. Like it's been absolutely limited. And I feel like out of the two shoes that should have been on there was Jaw 3s or the Asia 1s if they wanted to choose a basketball shoe. What up, Jake? What's good, dude? Jake, let him know. I've been converted. That's so crazy. Shouts to Union LA. I honestly think so. I mean, do I agree with some of the shoes on that list? Absolutely. I agree with the brick by bricks. I agree in an extent with the 95 big bubbles in that neon colorway. But like I said, we could argue with that statement that it shouldn't be on that list. The same thing you could argue about the Awake Jordan 5s. You know, Awake Jordan 5 should have. Let me ask y'all something. Do you think the Awake Jordan 5 should have been on that list? Yes or no? You think Awake Jordan 5 should have been on that list? Have never ever seen an SGA in the wild. Have been and the thing is, let me tell y'all something. Like, I follow a lot of content creators and I follow a lot of influencers. And let me tell y'all something. A lot of people that are pretty big in the influence, like in the sneaker space, are really saying that Awake's a 5 should have been on there, are the same people that got seeded a pair. I'm just throwing that out there. So I feel like it's definitely a biased opinion in a way. Like, it's honestly a biased opinion. It's a really huge biased opinion. All of the content I've seen, like, especially like I know that they're pretty known in the sneaker space, are really honestly, they're really glazing the Awake 5s because they got seeded the pairs. If you get Awakes on what is being removed, I already said what should have been removed. I think me personally, the 95 Levi should have been removed. That's, like I said, I'm just not a big crazy fan of that shoe. SGAs should have been on the shouldn't have been on that list. Lil Yachty's could get bumped out of that list as well. I don't understand why Lil Yachty's were on there. I really truly don't understand why that shoe was on there. I truly don't understand. Metallic 5s, it's definitely deserving. I agree. Unheard of is the people's champ store of the year. But the thing is that they don't want to hear that, though. They don't want to hear that. You know, that's definitely one underrated shoe brand is Unheard of. I think they, do they belong on the top 10? You know, I mean, I don't know. I would say they're very underrated, but would it make my list? Probably not. Well, the thing is, K. Anderson, you may not have seen, maybe you're not following. I'm not saying that you don't follow everybody, but you might not be following the same people that I follow, right? That I know that's pretty big in the sneaker space that's got seeded the Awake 5s. So you might not follow them, but I do. Air Max 95. Oh, this Cass sent me this. The Air Max 90 rivalry pack. Rivalry. Am I saying that? Rivalry? God, golly. We got the Niners, Seattle Seahawks, Patriots, Dolphins, Jets, Cardinals, Bills, and Rams. There you guys go. Shouts for the Soul 2.0s. Just realized, yeah, that is another one that didn't get brought up, was the Soul 2.0s. Like, that's another underrated shoe. That's another underrated shoe, was the Soul 2.0s. And then someone yelled out in the crowd saying that the Tokyo 5 should have been on there. Yachty's got a cult following for his fashion. Bills, Rams, Cardinals, Jets, Dolphins, Patriots, Seahawks, and 49ers. There you guys go. Wait, what colorway is this? What are they considering this? Is this Patriots? No, this is not Patriots. This is Patriots. Dolphins. Okay, let me go through the list real quick. So, Seattle Seahawks. I'm assuming the 49ers. Or is this this is the Cardinals. 49ers. Where the heck? Am I tweaking? Rams? This is Rams. Niners, Dolphins. What's this? Patriots? No, this is Patriots. What's this? What's this gray and black one? This is Raiders? This is definitely not the Bills. This is Raiders? Okay, because they just they had a list right here. So I was like trying to, because they don't have Raiders on this list. Okay. Because the Jets are green, but I don't see no green on here. Okay, Lions. Okay. The Jets, these are the Jets. Jets are bottom right. Okay. But it's just like, that's not, Jets are like green. Oh, they are considering this as the Jets. How's this the Jets? Maybe is that a dark green on there? Maybe I'm not looking at it right. Okay, there is green on there. Sorry. I for some reason it just looked gray and black. There is a little bit of green on there. Sorry. It's the Jets throwback uniform? Okay. I know it says Jets, but I'm just going based on the colorway. Jesus. But now I'm seeing it. I'm like, duh. Can't believe they traded Sauce Gardner. Dude got smoked, bro, yesterday. What time do the Travis drops? No one, I don't know exactly what day it is dropping this week. I gotta ask. I'll ask this. I'll ask, chat. I don't know exactly when it's gonna be. I just don't want to bug anybody. It's 49ers and Bills sold my parlay. Jets, Bills only NY team. That little bit of green doesn't say Jets to me. Grand Rising Raffin from the VA. My personal shoe of the year is the Chicago 1 Lows. Those sneakers are absolutely incredible. I'm going to the end of with 3 pairs. There we go. Yeah, it's okay. We love you, Raph. Yeah, I always love you guys too, man. For real, for real. I worked at the 49ers game yesterday and we got spanked. Yeah, we did. Dude, the thing is, like, our defense just couldn't catch up. Like, we had a chance. Like, we were scoring. It's just, like, our defense is just young. And we just couldn't catch up, bro. That's what it was. They already dropped on Dick's Sporting Goods. Check these stores. It's their Gotham City. Bro, like, if you're a... Listen, I had a ton of people sending me all this about the 49ers shoe. Like, I'm good. I have enough 49ers gear. Like, I have enough 49ers gear. I don't need a 49ers shoe, but I have a lot of good shoes that could probably go with, that goes with a lot of my jerseys. So I don't really need these. It's a nice shoe. Don't get me wrong, but I don't really need them. Patriots Air Max, I need those. Bills lose Super Bowls and still got the most aura haters. What? Bills do not have the most hated. Or what do you mean? What are you talking about? Like, the two teams I would say, like, people hate on the most. Well, I'll give you top three. The most that people hate on are, number one is the Cowboys. People hate on the Cowboys all the time. Number one's Cowboys. Number two is the Chiefs because of Patrick Mahomes. And number three is probably the San Francisco 49ers. Top three most hated franchises. Number one, Cowboys. Two, Chiefs. Three, 49ers. Bills haven't won anything to get hated on. Raph, were you seeded the Awakes 5s as well? I did not. My homie hit, and then he hooked me up for retail. Number one hated team in this channel is the Raiders. No, it's not. It's the Chiefs. The number one hated team in this channel is definitely the Chiefs. We just pick on you, Rami, because you don't talk about, you hate on other people's team, but don't even talk about your own team. There's a difference. But the most hated team in this chat is 100% the Chiefs, bro. You should have seen it in the beginning of the season when the Chiefs were losing games. Who was everyone hating on? The Chiefs. Everybody was hating the Chiefs, bro. I think the Steelers used to be. Patriots were getting hated for 20 years, Cushy says. Most laughed at team are the fail clowns. Assad, thank you so much for the 2.
Arroba carneasada 427 donated $2. Suck it, bozos, y'all need Air Max to get hyped.
Look at bozos, y'all need Air Maxes to get hyped. Speaking of Chiefs, schedule's looking pretty easy. Long as Chiefs do not catch the Patriots, 6 rings, I am happy. Okay, there's a lot of teams that I could point out that probably won't make it to the Super Bowl. Okay, like the teams that are good right now. Okay, like, as good as the Patriots are, like, you should feel good about your team. If the Patriots get booted out the playoffs, which I think they will, like, you should feel good about Drake May and who you have on that team. Like, the Patriots are young. They obviously, your head coach turned that entire franchise around. Okay, and you should be happy with who you have. Okay, but are they making to the Super Bowl? Probably not. Okay, probably not. I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots get booted out of the playoffs by the Bills, the Ravens, the Steelers, the Chiefs. I mean, there's a few other. Like, that's the same thing how I feel about the Colts, right? Like, as much as how good Jonathan Taylor has been all year, which he's probably, man, listen, they don't like giving MVP to a running back, but he deserves it, bro. Like, they don't like giving an RB MVP, but he absolutely deserves it. He absolutely deserves it. He's literally hand carrying that freaking entire team. If JT goes down, the Colts ain't shiz naive, bro. It's literally JT. But I still see the Colts getting booted out in the playoffs as well. As how good they are right now, too. Like, I still could see them getting booted. I don't know. It's just like, who do you want me to see? Okay, I honestly think these are the two teams that I feel like will go. Okay, this is my prediction. Okay. These are my predictions. Don't hate me for this. Okay, these are the two teams that I feel like is going to the AFC Championship. Okay, I want to wait until like once it's set in stone, and then I want to see what the matchups are going to be. Then I could go ahead and just like guess, because obviously it just all depends on the matchups, right? So I think AFC, okay, AFC championships, Chiefs, okay. Chiefs. The reason why I'm not saying this team, because I still feel like it's going to be Chiefs Bills in the playoffs, and they boot the Bills out of the playoffs again. All right. This might be a hot take, but I don't want to say it, bro. I'm so biased, bro, but like, I've been a believer of this team, but I just feel like they'll make it far, but they just don't make it far. You guys want to hear my take? I feel like in the AFC, it's going to be Chiefs and the Ravens. People might think I'm delusional, but like, I still think it's those are. I think it's going to be those two teams right there in the AFC Championship. That's a hot take. Chiefs, Broncos, Eagles, Colts. Colts are AFC, bro. What are you doing? Eagles are AFC. I mean, excuse me, Colts are AFC, aren't they? Colts are the AFC. I don't think they're the NFC, right? AFC is Colts. Colts are AFC. Chiefs won't make the playoffs if the Broncos and Chargers keep winning. I still think the Chiefs will make the playoffs, bro. Even if they get a wild card spot, like, they're gonna find a way. They always do, bro. They always find a way. They always find a way, bro. They always find a way. Just like the Ravens, they find a way, dude. Like, they just do. Sleeping on the Broncos? I don't know. Like I said, it might be different this year, but like, I'm a big believer of those two teams that will make it back. Those are like two teams that always find a way, bro. They always do. Unless Joe Burrow, I don't know when I think Joe Burrow comes back. Hey man, listen, all I gotta say, hey man, listen, hey, listen, your division with the Steelers, the Ravens, the Browns, who else is on that division? Bro, that division right there, all I gotta say, and I think the Ravens and the Steelers, if Joe Burrow, okay, listen, if Joe Flacco could survive a couple more weeks of helping the Bengals win a couple more games, and if Joe Burrow comes back, then we'll talk again. We'll have this conversation again, okay? Because if Joe Flacco could just pull off a couple more games before Joe Burrow comes back, all I gotta say is Joe Burrow is about to make some noise. All right, I'm a huge Joe Burrow fan. Even though that dude gets hurt every single year, I still think the dude could make some freaking noise, bro. All right, if we want to talk about the NFC Championship. Come on, bro. We already know who's going to be in the NFC Championship. 49ers. I'm playing. Realistically, okay, this is in NFC. Realistically, this is my guess. Okay, in the NFC, I'm not even going to look at chat. Realistically, if we're talking about NFC, these are my two teams. Okay, these are absolutely my two teams, and please tell me whether or not I'm right or wrong. Okay, NFC. I'm a big believer of this team. I think they will make it to the NFC Championship again. This is going to be a hot take, chat. A very, very hot take. I think NFC Championships, it's going to be the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks. That is my take for the NFC Championship. Who the two teams that are going to make it to the NFC Championship is the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks. And that is not a biased answer. And if anybody knows me, I just do not like Dan Campbell. I do not like him. But I think it was either going to be the Lions or the Eagles, but I think Seattle, the way the Seattle Seahawks are playing right now, they're playing very, very well, and that's not a biased answer. But like, there's two teams. Like you could go Seattle or Rams, or you could go Eagles and Lions. Like that's like top four right there. Top four: Eagles, Lions, Seattle, and Rams. Those are the four teams. But obviously, like, it's definitely way too early to say. It's still kind of early. But that would be my ultimate prediction for NFC. Because like Rams and Seattle, they just, bro, like I even told my homies that are huge diehard Seattle Seahawks fans yesterday. It's like, bro, like I've already accepted the Niners not making the playoffs, or if they do make the playoffs, I'll be very surprised. But I still accepted the fact that Seattle and Rams are literally, I would say, probably the two of the best teams in the NFC right now. Like if you were talking about right now, like who would you pick being the top two best teams in the NFC right now? It's Seattle and the Rams. That's who I think that is the best teams in the NFC right now. Top two is Seattle and the Rams. That's my personal opinion, though. Like I said, I put the Rams, I put the Lions up there. You could still obviously talk about the Bucks, the Buccaneers, right? But the thing is, the Buccaneers are hurt, bro. Like they're really hurt. As much as I love Baker Mayfield, their offensive team is still hurt, bro. Like they have no Mike Evans. Is Chris Godwin even still playing out there? Is he still hurt? Like they don't have Bucky Irving. Like they're hurt, bro. Eagles stopped lying. We already beat the Rams down 17 points in the fourth quarter and came back and won. Yeah, sure. You could definitely, you could put that up there as well. But I mean, still, that's like saying the Niners being unhealthy, beating the Seattle Seahawks in week 1, but like, I'm not really going to go based off one game, bro. I'm just going overall because the Eagles defense is not good. Like, they have a hot offense, but their defense hasn't really been good this year. But like I said, it's still I will have a new take, a new prediction again once it's all said and done with. Like once we have the bracket, like once we see the bracket, then I'll give you guys my new predictions. Okay, because I feel like matchups matter, right? Matchups absolutely matter. Okay, matchups absolutely matter. And once the playoffs picture is settled and done with, then we could talk after that, because there's going to be, the thing is that you got to think about, like, there's going to be a lot of standings that are going to be up and down all year. Like, look at the NFC East. Like, that's still up in the air for the Bills and the Patriots, right? Even though they're down 2 games, I could still see the Bills winning that division still. Like, look at the AFC South. You have the Steelers, Ravens, and the Bengals. Like, they're not very far off from each other. I still think the Colts will win their division, even though the Jags are 5-4. Like, that is, yeah. Broncos, like, look at the AFC West. You got the Broncos, the Chargers, and you also have the Chiefs. Even though the Chiefs I think the Chiefs will make a wild card spot, but I don't think they'll win their division. I think the Chiefs will get a wild card spot, but I don't think they'll win the division. But like I said, it's still kind of early to tell. But the Broncos are 8-2, and the Chiefs are 5-4. But that could turn around within weeks. But we're coming into what, week 10? Week 10? Like, the Eagles are going to win. The Eagles are going to win their division, bro. Easily. Like, the Eagles are going to win their division easily because the Cowboys are ass. Commanders are hurt. Giants are hurt. Packers, NFC South, you got the Bears, the Lions, and you got the Packers. So that could be up in the air. Also, the Vikings are not out of it either. The Panthers are 5-5. The Buccaneers are 6-3. I still think the Bucks take it. The Seattle Seahawks, Rams, 49ers, I mean, that's going to be up in the air as well. So I think everything's going to come down to the last game, bro. I even said that in the beginning of the season, dude. Everything's going to come down to the last game. Everything's going to come down to the last game, dude. Everything's going to come down to the last game. Everything's going to come down to the last game. Suns in 4. It takes a great coach to get you to the promised land. Yeah, Seattle's legit, but I think the Rams are better with their experience in the playoffs. Sam Darnold usually chokes in the NFC Championship, Rob Vicious says. Here we go, Rob. Love your takes. This is Travis drop is giving me flashbacks of the Cactus Jack drop that lasted for 2 weeks. I know, facts, bro. That's like, was it the Jumpman Jacks? Was the Jumpman Jacks? Yo, just rip the new One Piece set and pull the red Maga Ace. Might sell it. There you go. How much is it worth, Kevin? And the Eagles will get back this year. All I gotta say is this, dude. Listen, dude. If it ends up magically being the Eagles and the Chiefs, oh man, listen. People are gonna be so mad, bro. People are gonna be so mad. People are gonna be so mad. That's all I gotta say. If it's Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs back-to-back years, oh my gosh, dude, you know how many pissed off people is gonna be? Ain't nobody gonna want to watch the Super Bowl no more. Will you go to the game if Seattle hosts the NFC Championship game? Why would I go to a Seattle game, bro, if I don't even live there? Raph, is your dad a Niners fan too? No, my parents are Seattle fans. I called the Broncos going to the Super Bowl this year. Well, unfortunately, they're not. Eagles and whoever, if we go to the Super Bowl from a wild card spot, no one will be in chat. Assad says, Chiefs ain't making it. They lose legit teams and beat teams that they should beat. Their defense is whack. Tell me I'm wrong, Toof says. Yo, Toof, I told y'all, Toof is the biggest Chiefs hater, bro. Listen, the only bad thing he says about my team is that we're trash. But like when it comes down like to the Kansas City Chiefs, this man too just, hey man, this man has real beef with like Kansas City, bro. Like I don't know what they had done to him, but like he really got some real beef with him. I'm late. What's the shock drop and what time will the Travis's drop? We'll see what happens today. I would say just go through your normal Monday routine and go from there because I really don't know what to expect for this Travis drop this week. I'm expecting them to drop this week. I just don't know what day. But I'll definitely let you guys know if I hear anything. I'm late. What's the shock drop? All I got to say, go Packs, go. Don't they play today? They play the Eagles, don't they? I believe. Because he's secretly a close Chiefs fan too. If you're going to win that bet, but that's if Seahawks ain't winning shit like skid in your pants. Y'all are telling me this year's Chiefs are on par or better than years past. F out of here, and y'all think I'm delusional. Too says Rams winning the NFC West. Niners got smashed yesterday. Wild card team won't matter. Detroit and Packers in the play as well. I mean, dude, the thing is like Medina. Is that the Niners have already proven that anything could happen in the playoffs, bro. It really can. Like, you could see so many upsets. Like, let's be real here. Like, that year that the Niners beat a really, 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 really good Detroit Lions game or team, and as well as a Packers team that was really, like, both of those teams were hot that year. I'm not saying that the Detroit Lions have fallen off, but I don't think they have. They still play a really good they still play really, really well. But like that year where the Niners just literally came back and beat the Packers and the Lions, you just never know what's gonna happen in the freaking playoffs, bro. You just never know. Come on, buddy. No? No. Hopefully these Travis's drop Friday or Thursday, payday for me. Hey, Raph, go Birds, Eric says. When the shoes drop, it's going to be sometime this week, chat. I'm not sure exactly what day. When I find out, I told y'all, when I find out any updated news, I'll 100% let you guys know, all right? If I hear anything, if it ends up loading up, then it loads up. But if I hear anything before it even gets loaded up, the raffle, I'll let you guys know. Niners have way too many injuries on both. Yeah, 100%. Like Niners, like I said, I've accepted from my Niners when even the first week when we lost players, like when we were losing players, like I've already accepted the fact how my team was gonna be. And when we lost Fred Warner, we lost Nick Bosa, like I was like, all right, our season is chalked. But we're still winning games here and there, it is what it is, right? But I've already accepted that the Niners are not gonna make the playoffs, and I'd be very surprised if they do. So it is what it is. It happens, man. You know, not every single year your team's got to be good. Like there's a lot of teams that are surprising a lot of people this year that thought they wouldn't even have the record that they have right now. You know, so how do people have the Travis Scott merch on StockX at a higher price than what it's posted on the That's probably people from overseas. That's why People overseas are probably trying to resell them. Raiders have injuries at head coach. I think he's lost his mind. Herbert for MVP, the Red says. I don't know why Sam Darnold not getting MVP chance, Skinner says. Because JT's just been good, dude. Like, as much as you want to talk about like Sam Darnold, like, dude, listen, I think they eventually took Sam Darnold out of that game. Like, you can't just go based off like scoring. You got to go look at stats. Like, I don't even think Sam Darnold even had the best game yesterday. It's just their defense freaking killed it. If you look at the player stats, let me see. Yeah, Sam Darnold only had 178 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Like, Charbonnet got a touchdown, and then obviously someone else. Yeah, it was their defense that really stepped up yesterday. That's what it was. So, I mean, he didn't really do anything yesterday. He didn't really need to have to do anything yesterday. He really didn't have to do anything. Yeah, Stafford has, yeah, I would say that. Like, Stafford he's been playing a hell of a good year so far. He really has. Max B got out of the prison yesterday and went straight to the Jets game. I don't know why you would torture yourself like that, Romy says. When is the drop? It's going to be sometime this week. We'll see. So, that ain't going to win any Super Bowl, Snowbird says. I live in Arizona. Let's not talk about trash. They're just running the ball too. That's why, because the fumbles twice. SMH. They didn't show it on TV. I was watching the Rams and Niners game yesterday, but yeah, that team was crazy. That game yesterday was crazy. He cost me the parlay. He needed 200 passing yards from him. Yeah, they didn't really need to pass the ball off. The defense were just playing very well. So, yeah, 14 carries and 45 yards is an MVP stat line. Yeah, dude. If you want to talk about MVP stat line, yeah, like JT, yeah, Matthew Stafford could be in that talk. Like, Baker Mayfield was in that talk before, but I bet you he's not anymore. He doesn't have any much wide receivers to throw it to, too. It was just unfortunate that they lost Mike Evans. So, from Kingston, Raf, been living in for several years now. Oh, Moonlight, I didn't even know that, bro. From Kingston? Okay. That's like what, 30 minutes away from Brem. When is the shock drop? What up, CJ? What up, man? Good morning, bro. How are you, man? We don't know exactly when it's going to be. Like I told you guys, if you guys are now tapping into the streams all the time, I will keep you guys up to date if anything happens. I just hope this drop is today. I really do hope it is, but no one knows, man. I feel like everyone's on their toes and just waiting once the raffle goes live, then people are going to be like, okay, now it's live, you know? But monitors have these Travis permanently burnt into the screen. Thank you for covering this. Travis Scott's drops are always just, yeah, I mean, it'll be like that sometimes, you know. I'm sure everybody in here, a lot of people were waiting all weekend for this shoe to drop and nothing to happen, you know. I'm glad that some people took my advice, dude. I'm glad that some people took my advice to just wait until the shoe drops on the site, the raffle drops on the site, to not be on here all day. I'm glad that people took my advice. I'm glad my videos have been very beneficial for some. Morning Raph, is it today? What up, Deadly Venom? What's good, dude? What up, man? How do we enter the raffle? I don't know if that CD. I don't know if that was a joke or not. The Chicago shock drop, dude. I wish, but it's not. Like, some people thought that we're gonna get a shock drop on the Black Cats, but now that they're loaded up on the Nike sneakers app, like once a shoe is loaded up on the Nike sneakers app, you're not gonna see a shock drop. So, if you want to talk MVP, let's talk Geno Smith. I just stayed on Travis site refreshing all weekend. I didn't sleep. Yeah, someone told me that like they were refreshing the Travis site all freaking weekend and they didn't go nowhere all weekend and they stayed at the Travis Scott website. I'm like, that's crazy, bro. That is insane. You going for the Civil War on Friday? No, I will not be going for Civil War on Friday. I will be passing on Civil this Friday. Don't want to miss my L. Yeah, I will be passing on Civil. I don't think I'm buying anything from Civil in a while, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't think I'm buying anything from Civil in a while. What up, DJ Doogie? What up, dude? Is it gonna drop on Sneakers app? I heard they're not dropping on Sneakers app. That's what I heard, but I'm not sure. Because I promise you guys this, people are gonna be pretty mad if this is the only drop that they have. Like, people are gonna be pretty pissed if they don't drop on Sneakers app and it's just on the Travis Scott website. I'm pretty sure people are not hoping. But any news on the Gamma shock drop? I know. Okay, so I know people were wanting the Gamma 11s to shock drop. I know there's a couple people that asked me about that. Normally on past releases for Nike and Jordan, they like to drop the 11s early, but I'm not 100% certain. So am I copping? It's gonna be a game type decision for that shoe for sure. It's 100% a game time decision. Oh, buddy. 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 I help you. Buddy. Good boy. You want mommy, huh? You want mommy? Come on. Mommy, let's go. Can't go over there yet. Go to your CC window. CC's are not up yet. Yeah, wait. Come on, bed. My phone prompted me to download a Travis app. Anyone else? No. I don't even think Travis has an app, bro. I don't even think Travis has an app. Don't sleep on Jordan 11 grand finale. I'll tell you this, man. The only 11, like, because they had the Jordan 11s, they had the Mojaves, they had the what's it called, the Houston drop, and they have also the Atlanta one. I'll be passing on every single one of them, bro. The only 11 for me that's worth going for is gonna be Gammas. I think Gamma's the only one. Got Method Man to sign my Wu-Tang dunks yesterday. Rami says nice. They do have an app. They do. What's it called? What's the app called? I got the same notification to download an app. What's the app called? Does anybody know? How limited are the Caitlin Clark's PEs coming up? I'm not sure. We'll have the stock numbers on the Nike Sneakers app once before the shoe goes live. I promise. I will have the stock numbers for you for the Caitlin Clark's. I will have them for you guys. So I'm not going to school today for these. You're not going to school because of these. You're not going to school because you want to wait around for this. Bro, say all this after a dub. Just the Travis Fragment Stickman image. Where is the shock drop? You were hyping the purple Las Vegas 11s, how they trash. No, I'm not saying that they're trash. I never said that they're trash. The thing is, you got to understand, Lovely, is that they're just okay in person. Like people change up all the time once they see a shoe in hand. Like they're just okay. Like they're just okay, but I'm not calling them trash. They're just okay. Ain't nobody said that they were trash. But I would say they're not, like, they're just okay. I just wish what I said about that shoe is that I wish they left patent leather, like if they had put a patent leather, a purple one, it would have been fire, bro. Fire, bro. I don't understand why they made that shoe all suede. I don't understand it. I don't understand that. They should have left the all purple patent leather. It would have been it'd probably be one of the best 11s to drop this year, honestly, if they left the patent leather on there. But they didn't. It's just okay. I was just not impressed when I saw them in person. Loaded enter the bid on StockX. Go. All suede is the best. The sneakers that I really wanted right now, surprisingly, after so long, is Nike SB's Why So Sad. I love that. I was not a fan of the Why So Sads. So That's why all Suede sells. Bad idea not going to school for these because they're not dropping today. I will not be going to college because of these Travises. That's so crazy. People will be like, my kids ain't going to school because of these Travis Scotts. We'll be like that sometimes though. Thanks. Can't wait to see the Mojaves. Yes, sir. I got the link to the Travis Scott ones for 150. Hit my DMs, Raider says. Yeah, you got a plug? Stop, buddy. Sit. Is it true that the merch will disappear? Just no. The merch will stay on there. The merch will 100% stay on there. Once the once the shoe goes live, the merch will stay on there. So pink bottom's not impressive. I mean, they're okay. I'm just not a crazy fan of the purple. All purple suede. I honestly think if they honestly had the purple patent leather, I probably would have had my own size and kept it. So I'm not taking a shower because of these Travis Scott one lows. Can't miss the drop. You don't want to take a shower because you don't want to miss the Travises, huh? I mean, is it reasonable because there is no set time? We never know, right? Yeah. It's all just going to be random, bro. It's all going to be random. Like, normally I don't get this type of info. Like, I really don't. But since, like, I got info specifically for this drop, then I like to tell you guys. But when it got loaded up, all I was told is that it wasn't gonna drop. It was gonna stay on this website until next week, but I didn't get a specific date to exactly when this was gonna drop this week. All I was told is that this shoe was gonna sit on this website doing this all weekend until next week. That's what I was told. So I don't know exactly what day that is. If they reach out and say, hey, it's about to go live, then I'll go live. But other than that, listen, if I wasn't told, I told you guys this already. If I wasn't told anything, I probably would have been live all day on Friday. 100%. I wouldn't have gone to Costco. No, nothing. I probably would have sat my happy butt in this chair all day on Friday. Rav, look at Travis' new story. Yeah, I did see that. Florida. Haven't taken a piss in 20 years because I'm waiting for these Travises. I can't eat because I'm afraid I'll miss the Travis Scott. Insane. Not gonna stop gooning until these Travises drop. Wait, you haven't showered since Friday? Beetlejuice says. Can't wait. Didn't Jumpman Jax sit on the website for 2 weeks or so? Yeah, it did. The Jumpman Jax sat on that website for about a week or so. I was just like, bro, what is going on? They had us. I have to go look back. Ow, dude. Relax. You need to get your nails cut, dude. You gotta get your nails cut, bro. People do fun over these Travis shoes. Yeah, well, I think it's just at a point, bro. Like, everyone is just tired of waiting. Like, the build up is unnecessary. How about that? Like, the build up to the shoe is just unnecessary. All this just to see about 10 winners in a size 7. I've been setting alarms every hour. Oh my gosh, bro. You've been setting an alarm for every hour? Bro. For what? Bro's dedicated to his L. Hold on, let me go back to that. Let me go back to that comment. What did he say? He says, I've been setting an alarm every hour when I go to sleep to wake up and check the site. Whoever is dropping these sneakers is hella smart business-wise, but hella evil too. Bro, these are not going to just drop in the middle of the night, dude. These are not gonna drop in the middle of the night. Okay, okay. Someone sent to me this as well, Rami. Thank you so much for reminding me. So Ronnie Fledge teasing the upcoming Marvel and Capcom Kith A6 collection dropping on November 14th. Mind you guys, Designer Con is this weekend. I'm not sure if that has to do with anything. I don't know how you guys feel about this. You guys let me know. Let me know how you guys feel about this. I'll tell you guys this. I'm not like crazy for this. The average sneakerhead ain't touching this shoe. Which this? The A6 stuff? All these Travises, no Rafi. Who cares? I don't know what the retail is going to be on these. Shout out to Mega Man. Marker of that skip probably took over a year or more or so. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this. Come here. Come here. What's wrong, buddy? Need a better image of the shoe? Well, they only show the red one. They're only showing the red one. They're only showing the red one, bro. And I'll tell you guys this, I don't really care for this, to be honest, but like I'm sure there's a lot of. Is anybody actually a Marvel fan in here? Who in here is a true Marvel fan? Who in here is a true Marvel fan? Anybody? Gotta see more. The blue ones could be cool, or could be cool. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you'll have like official images to every single one of them. Here, okay. The all red one's not bad. A6 Kith. This is gonna be like a $200 shoe, by the way. Probably, most likely, $200. I feel like the all red one would be my favorite one. I mean, I like Spider-Man, CD says. I like Deadpool and Suicide Squad. Does that count? I mean, see, you like it or not. I'm a true Marvel fan. Okay. I'd say I'm a true Marvel fan, but I don't get too much Marvel merch. Just watch the movies, shows, and read the comics. DC villains better, though, CD says. DC all day. Okay. Did you see Travis Scott Chrome Hearts shoes he wore? I did not. I did see that he had a custom, like a PE Jumpman Jack. I seen those. Then they dropped the Marvel last year. Suicide Squad isn't Marvel, Tanene says. I'm a Marvel nerd, Sneaker Addict says. All the superheroes, they need to release villain packs, Ked says. I think it may be Spider-Man for the red A6. Yeah, the only ones that I would probably just wear is these ones. I don't know, all red, maybe all black ones. Hope all sway. Suicide Squad is HBO Max. Travis Scott Chrome Heart. I thought those Jumpman Jacks for a second. These were Chrome Heart. JMK going to be all over the Asics. Did anyone ever get their Fanatic 4 drop? Oh, Fantastic 4 drop. Y'all see Travis live last night? I didn't. Glad I get the kid VIP. Hopefully the VIP can pick these first. My favorite superhero are the Torta Slayers. What? You want mommy? Go knock on the door, dude. Why are you asking me? Come on. Hmm? Go knock on the door. Bro, I'll be the one to tell you I don't know anything about Marvel like that. Like I like Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man growing up. But like I would tell you guys like I would say I'm not a true Marvel fan. Like I'm not crazy. I know there's some people in here that are like diehard Marvel fans, but me, I would say I'm not that guy. But that's fine too. So I don't know. I like the movie Ant-Man was good. Obviously Iron Man is always a good one. I didn't really watch too many Batman movies. I know the concept of Batman, but like I don't really watch it. Superman, I watched a couple Superman movies. Stop. Rap need to put some WD-40 in that squeaky ass door. I'm a Marvel fan, but like the X-Men side. You never seen Avengers Endgame? No. You know, like people said I was pretty crazy for not watching the movie. Endgame, I haven't watched one. Not even part one, bro. Not even part one. Not even part one. Not even part one. Did I watch Venom? No. I remember when Peter Parker turned into to Venom. Don't get the universe mixed up. I only know Venom is the rumors are true. I'm gonna need a WD-40 for the upcoming Black Cats with all the squeakies. You ready for Monday Night Raw tonight? I believe it's Cena's last Monday Night Raw. Time flies by, man. Yeah. Peter Parker. Keith, I'm just asking, CD says. Hey, Raph, I wanted to let you know that I got the Black Cats 4s yesterday, and it's true what Elliot Page says, the last video about the Black Cats. Really? So you got Black Cats early, and you're saying that they squeak. Well, when did he post this video? Okay, I see it. It's the Jordan 4 Black Cat review, and he says the Nike lawsuit incoming.
Look at a pair of shoes that last time it released exploded in aftermarket value, and to this day resells for over $1,000.
I want to. Does it actually squeak?
What the? Well, it's back, but this time has a pretty big problem.
Oh!
Yeah, it shouldn't sound like that.
Them shit's squeaking, bro.
Black mixed with all of murdered out Black Friday. A big on shelves and even discounted to pick the rank. They started squeaking. Walking around in them, same thing. Just making a really loud squeaking noise.
Bro, they squeak. What the hell is wrong with the shoe?
Now, I'm not entirely sure if this was an issue with the last Black Cats. I didn't buy those things, obviously. They're ridiculously expensive. But it's certainly not a thing I've come across with any of the other Jordans, at least not to this extent. Like, even just touching them. Like, you...
Ain't no way, bro. Yo, ain't no shot, bro. The dude's like squeezing the shoe.
Didn't buy those things, obviously. They're ridiculously expensive. But it's certainly not a thing I've come across with any of the other
Listen
Jordans.
to
At
this.
least not to this extent. Like, even just touching them. Like,
Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way his shit's squeaking. Dude, that's not even like a normal squeak, bro. Like, that shit's squeaking.
you can really hear that noise.
What up, Synergy? Dude, why?
It's pretty loud. Like, walking around, you're definitely going to hear it squeaking.
Dude, that's like annoying squeak. That's not even a squeak, bro. That's like one of those annoying squeaks. It sounds like my freaking door. Like my patio door.
Now look, I'm personally not someone to make a big deal out of this or even really care. I own a couple shoes that kind of squeak, but I do know that a lot of people really hate.
Shout outs to Mr. Turtle Tang for the 4-month re-up.
Baby oil, fix that. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Smiley face emoji.
Yeah.
Smiley face
Shout out to
emoji.
Mr. Turtle Tang for the 4-month re-up. Baby oil, fix that. Facts, bro. Get the Diddy oil.
Shoes that squeak. In fact, currently On is getting sued for their squeaky shoes. Like, a lot of people absolutely hate it. Now, it's not that this material buck thing on this thing and bizarre move from that are not black, so you've got the white Nike beneath. Also, both patches on the tongue come in a graphite gray, so it's just very dark, but you can definitely see a little bit of a contrast there. Same thing on the reverse of the tongue. You've got the same as any other Jordan 4, so for sizing and for me personally, I always stay true.
Man, hey man, all I gotta say, they look so damn good on feet. These look so damn good on feet, bruh. Y'all can't tell me these ain't fire. These black hats will go with so much fits, bro. Like, hey man, listen, I got a lot of dark sport civil t-shirts that could go perfect with this shoe. You know what I'm saying? These are good.
True to size, that's what I'm going to recommend to you. It's just, yeah, if you've tried a pair of 4s, stick with the same size. And also, I do want to highlight one thing about Sense now. Just the Jordan 4 silhouette blacked out, it almost feels essential. It really feels like you just have to have a pair of these things. It looks so good in triple black. And honestly, might be one of the best looking triple black sneakers that you can buy. And I think that really is just unique to the Jordan 4.
I mean, the thing is, like, it's an all black shoe. It goes with everything, bro. It goes with everything.
Of them just look great.
They look
so
good
I
on
think
feet.
Just the nature of these things staying years for the Jordan 4 model.
Like when you put them
foot,
on
obviously
feet?
these are the same as any other Jordan 4. One thing about this they're coming from. I mean, yes, pair of shoes, a black pants on, it all makes sense now. Just the Jordan 4 silhouette blacked out, it almost feels essential. It really feels like you just have to have a pair of these things. It looks so good in triple black. And honestly, might be one of the best looking triple black sneakers that you can buy. And I think that really good affordable options with the Jordan 4 RM. They released a black hat version, which is like almost half the price of these things. And for that money, you're getting like 60 to 70%.
Man, Jordan 4 RMs are only good. They were only good with that. People went crazy with the Nigel Sylvester's. But like his was even like triple black. His was like a charcoal gray or something like that. Kind of want the triple black Nike SB Dunk lows, low key. I have new unworn pair of Jordan 14s Ferraris size 12, and I went to sell and to get some Chicago's. Hit me up if you're interested. I have never seen an all black sneaker that made me go, those look better in black. I'm Black Supreme SBs in the sneaker of the year. Arms are dope, but I own the black pair. This is just a shoe that could go basically with everything. Like if you have like wearing all black pants with these, and then just like, I don't know, you don't have to really think think too much with an outfit for these because they're just an all black shoe.
It makes sense.
Like he's wearing like all black. What is this? Like a waxy pants? Like it's just an all black fit, and then obviously you just have like you just have like something that pops up with your shirt. Something that pops. So you don't have to really do much with this shoe. I don't know. I think they're nice. My personal opinion. Some people may not like them, which is okay too. Which is fine. But I would say this. Okay, chat. I would say this. I would say that if there is a squeaking issue, like a really bad squeaking issue for like I'm saying multiple pairs, then could this be the case? Because they did this for the what's the one shoe, the Rookie of the Years. Remember, there was like really bad quality issues with the Rookie of the Years, and that's the reason why there was not as much pairs. Like, what if they do it same thing with this shoe? Tito for the 2.
Titox23 donated $1.99. Raf the type of guy to skip songs halfway through.
Tito for the 2. Raf the type of guy to skip songs halfway through. Tito says wrong, negative. His pants remind me of that episode of Friends, Savage says. But like, I'm wondering if like, once again, if this ends up being an issue where like a lot of people's pairs end up squeaking, dude. One reason why, listen, all I gotta say is one reason why. Why is it? It's so crazy. Why didn't weren't there reviews? Who else put a review out there? Why didn't the other YouTubers bring this up? Maybe because he's the only one actually putting the shoe on his foot. Yo, where's Jumperman Chris? Yo, Jumperman Chris, you need an on-feet look to this shoe now. Because all the rest of the reviews, no one's really trying them on. They're just showing the shoe. Who else did a review on this? I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't know. I don't know what would happen. I don't know what would happen if like majority of the people get squeaky ass Jordan 4s, bro. Will the shoe end up still selling? Man, people are still going to want the shoe. Bro, out of all the drops and the waiting on sneakers community, they messed up these. Man, who then? Dude, look at, they already messed up the undefeated Jordan 4s. What's up, bud? Yeah. He's been waiting for you guys. True reviews. Well, I mean, the thing is, like, we'll have to wait and see when we see more reviews. We're gonna have to wait and see. This is what happened when Black Cement Jordan 3's quality control came out, Raph. Well, I don't know. There wasn't really too many people that were complaining about the Black Cat Jordan 3's when they came out. There was not too many people that complained. Honestly, there was not too many people that complained about them. People just didn't want them. People just didn't want the Black Cat 3's. The Black Cat 3's are flawless. Pull the shoe out and just to show the shoe and put it back in. Put it back. He didn't even unwrap them. See, that's the thing. Like now people are gonna be curious on different reviews. Now it's like, hey, do they squeak? Do they squeak? Now that Elliot Page put a review out there, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a ton of people asking other reviewers that are gonna be reviewing the Jordan 4s early. Is that, hey, does your pair squeak? I'd assume that every single pair is not gonna squeak though. Remember that. Not every single pair is gonna squeak. Throw some baby powder in them jaws, Raider says. When did the shoe drop? When does the shoe drop? The shoe drops on the 28th, right? Correct? Yeah, shoe drops in 2 weeks. And that's the thing, is that like Sneakers just uploaded some. They upload the Nigos again. Did they really? I didn't even think there was another colorway. Oh man, it's a white colorway. They Air Force 3 lows, Nigos, Phantom, and Night Stadium, $170. Jay has them, and Breaks got them. Yeah, I if I were them, I would absolutely like. You would have to put a review or something like. Now that I would say this, if I was Break, and if I was Break, or if I was like Jay the sneaker guy, I know, and obviously we know that they're selling Black Cat 4s early. I would absolutely do a review like if the shoes actually do squeak before they start selling that stuff early, because people are going to be pissed if they're paying like aftermarket prices from them and then they get the shoe and it ends up being squeaky. Their customers are not going to be happy, bro. They're not going to be happy. You call this rap as soon as the undefeated 4s had all the quality control issues. Dude, I said like I wouldn't be surprised if the Black Cats 4s have quality issues, but I didn't think it was going to be something squeaky. I didn't think it was going to be like that, but like, yeah, if anybody's selling them early, they 100% have to address to make sure like their customers ain't getting no squeaky 4s, because some people may not want them. No, Break is selling a full-size run on those Black Cat 4s. I saw it in his IG story yesterday. But I don't know if he mentioned if there was anything that was wrong with the shoes. So, because I mean, I'm sure some people may not care, but some people may care, bro. The suede on them is dusty too. EA is going out tomorrow for Chicago 1 lows. I don't see an EA symbol next to them. It doesn't show on the app, but it shows on desktop, bro. But yes, it should be EA for the Jordan 1 lows. We could only see a pre-order. We could probably see a pre-order. I'm not sure if they'll have an in-store EA. Wouldn't be surprised if they have an in-store EA for the Chicago 1 lows. But there is a symbol. For some reason, I don't know why they don't show it on the app, but it only shows on desktop. So it does currently show an EA symbol next to the desktop, if that helps you. But it will not show on the app. The suede on them is dusty too. Is EA going out tomorrow? I think it goes away over time. So I'm gonna say these are completely flawless. Yeah, I mean, depending if you want to pay the price, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be what, $350 for an early pair for the Black Hats. Hey, are the Travis dropping today? I'm in class right now, and I'm worried about the drop today. I'll be live, man. I'll be live. I promise you, you will 100% find out. Don't throw it over there, honey. Let's not do that this morning, please. You'll 100% find out whether or not if the shoe raffle is going to go live. You got to be a rookie if you're buying Black Hats early. They're going to be everywhere. Yeah, I mean, for me, I wouldn't. The only reason why I'd pay it early just because I want to review on them and give you guys my honest opinion. But like, other than that, like 100%, I'd be waiting for them till release day, because I feel like if you put enough footwork for the Black Hats, you should be able to hit. I don't think it's going to be an issue. Sorry, I'm gonna try to tell a course on how to stop the squeaky noise. Dude, the thing is, what people are gonna say is people are gonna be like, put powder on it, but like putting all white powder, baby powder on the on your Black 4s, I don't think it's a good idea. I had a pair of 10s that used to squeak pretty bad. I put baby powder under the insoles and it went away. But who wants to do that? Savage says. 350 is max for a year on reselling. Well, how much are the resellers selling it for early? Let's check it then. Because I'm pretty sure watch it be 350. I bet you that's the average price for the shoes, 350. Yeah. 340. They're 345 in my size. Yeah. Average is probably 350. 350 is probably the early. When is the EA? Probably tomorrow. Exclusive access will go live tomorrow, most likely, for the Chicagos. Most likely. Double D40 help with squeak. Imagine. I ain't spraying no... Bro, if you spray double D40 on those shoes, dude, you're going to be smelling like freaking engine oil. Oh, bro. WD-40 is a very, very strong scent. It's not... You know what I'm saying? It's not one of those where, like... It's definitely not one of those where, like, it's... doesn't have any scent to it. It's freaking strong. Raf, you do reviews now? The new Chris of Wear Tester? What? Hey Raf, I just sent you a video via Instagram DM on a pair of squeaky to show you. I mean, we already watched the video. I'm just curious of like majority of the people are going to get like Jordan 4s, like their black hats squeaky. You're going to be citing everywhere also. Why are people acting like they never had a shoe that squeak? Well, this is a little bit different, bro. Like, yes, some shoes squeak, but like squeak like that, bro. That's like, bro, that's literally like a squeaky toy, bro. Like the way that Elliot Page like reviewed that shoe, that's not normal. That's not normal at all. If you tell me that Jordan 4 that he reviewed, oh, Raph, what are you talking about? All Jordan 4s squeak. No, they don't. Like, that's not normal at all. New Balance Joe Freshgoods 2010 hands me down. Lady Bet online draw is now live. Joe Freshgood raffle is now live. $180. These are not bad. These Joe Freshgoods. These are probably the best New Balances to drop this year. And that's not a biased opinion because I don't really mess with New Balance like that. New Balance Joe Freshgoods raffle is now live. A1 Soul, what up? Yeah, I could post a video. It's on Elliot Page, bro. Elliot Page has, let me see. Here's the link. There's the link to the video. Yeah, these are nice. These are, I like the white colorway. But these are definitely, me personally, the best New Balances to drop this year, hands down. These are nice. I think Joe Freshgood really killed it on this one. I don't know. The only reason why I'm passing on these because there's so much stuff dropping, dude. Like I can't like cough up another $200 for a pair of shoes, even though I want like Chicago's, Black Hats, and Travis's. Like I can't do it, bro. Y'all could have it. Y'all could absolutely have it. So, but anyways, guys, I'm gonna get off stream. I gotta get off. I gotta take my kids to school this morning. So, if anything happens with Travis's this morning, I'll jump back on. If anything happens, if I hear any updates that the shoe is gonna go live soon, I'll 100% jump on. But other than that, man, I'll just be tapping in all day to see what happens, dude. But I'm not gonna get on until the raffle's officially live, bro. I'm just not. So if you guys don't mind, if you all want to be a part of the notification gang, to be notified when all my streams and my videos do go up, I definitely recommend you guys doing so. Pressing that bell button down below to be notified when my streams go up. Because once I go live back with the shoot during the day, that's when you know it's about to go live. So make sure you guys be a part of the notification gang. Press that bell button down below to be notified. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new here. I'm sure there's a few of you guys that haven't subscribed to the channel. So make sure you guys sub up, follow along. Told you guys, hopefully the information that I provided in the last week has been very helpful. But other than that, man, that's basically it for me today. All right, but I'll see you guys later. I might have a video later this afternoon for you guys. Other than that, I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, you guys have a good one. Happy Monday, and I'll see you guys later. I'm out ya. Peace. Bye, guys. Have a good one.